Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
I did 17 years, homie. Real tears on these words, homie. Hitting staple baloney push-ups and hella top rhyming, hella notebooks with all my rhymes. It's like a map book from where I started. Ciphering, trying to be the hardest on the yard. Some of the hardest rappers gotta never day. We'll never hug they mama, we'll never see they say. I feel blessed, so I rock with my loved ones. I left behind good count times and cold lunch. Yeah, mama, I'm on one. I'm free, ain't no words of expressions. See my smile, that's real, no fake shit. You would too if you seen that the moves was basic. Game made, heartbreak kid. Living in reality, mid-30 with some kid shit. Damn, they like 50 in they clip or better. Boy.
Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
Death. I predict this here is gonna be a nice live. So I'm tired of holding my breath. I'm gonna piss some people off this live. But it is what it is. It is what it is. First off, how's y'all doing? Hey, CDC, you ain't you came around, but I had took everybody's wrench, and then as they came back around, then I was gonna give them back. So I just ain't had the opportunity to give it back. But yeah, you know you got that coming. You know you got that coming. So let's just say, I'm gonna say the best for last, but I got some topics. You already know I used to have that 20-minute rant, all that good gangster shit, right? And it was a purpose for that. And the purpose for that 60-day rant was because you might see some shit that just disgusts you. It kind of like knowing the truth while everybody else is asleep. Like that shit disgusts you. Like you become a keeper of a lot of things when you know the truth, but everybody else is on some bullshit, and you become like a whistleblower because you see the real. And I promise you right now, I have nobody in particular in mind because we in this day and age, a lot of people have a tendency to personalize shit because they feel they know you. They feel they got that right to personalize shit because they feel that they know you. But truth is, they probably knew who you was. They don't know who you is. Because if you knew who somebody was, then you would know that it takes time to know who the person is through the evolution of life. Like people change. You can't help that. You can't stop that. That's a natural process of life. This year you might have been a baseball buff, but you come back the next year and this nigga's on football buff. Don't really remember shit about baseball. He on to the next. So when the YouTube, like, and I'm gonna speak YouTube, when it gets to the point that you able to see and predict everybody, like a lot of people's moves. Because first, what I'm gonna call it is the drama genre. I'm gonna call that shit the drama genre. Just like you had the prison genre, the low rider genre. It's a whole bunch of different genres, but the drama genre is a bunch of what is genre? What is drama in the dictionary? A bunch of confusion and unnecessary uprising. Like, come on, man, the drama genre. And I'm gonna tell you how that works. But first, before I get to that drama genre shit, I'm gonna talk about support. Now, there's people there that are here that may think I'm talking about them. But let's go back to let's turn back to history books real quick. The Dirty Nation came before all these other StreamYard platforms. All of them. People was too scared to get on live and talk about, just be themselves. It was too that was a fear. People was facing their fears. Then to let people come on to the platform that you don't know who they is, what? That was scary to some people because you never know who was gonna come there to disrespect. So some people would never caught on, and others it took time. But eventually they caught on, and now look at this genre. It is StreamYard out. That's like StreamYard is the number one weapon of choice. And I will admit that the StreamYard idea and the way and all that concept, Nate Dogg 916, he's the one that told me, and we was like, let's try it out. And I took the ball and ran with it. Real shit. Real shit. Ran with it. So let's talk about support. Back in 2020, 21, it was a different YouTube. And I mind you, I don't even mind that it's only 6 people watching you because I promise you the stuff I'm going to say going to make you watch it back anyway. But the 2020, 2021 era, really, because the bakery started January 1st, 2021. But 2019 and 2020, that was a different class, different era. YouTube was new, it was fresh. We on COVID lockdown. We looking for some shit to take us out our misery because we're so confined. We are locked down. So what that means is there's more people in front of a computer screen than would normally be, because people that would normally go to work ain't going to work, or people that was sick was at home, or jobs that could convert to home working from home they did convert to that they did that conversion. So therefore that meant a lot of people in front of a camera, in front of like an audience. So because it was fresh, hold on one second. Only on the 916. Oh snap! Good call. Good call. Good call. Good call, man. Good call. That's my guy, Matt. Damn. Now we on all 3. That's a good man. After this, hold on. All right. So let me get back to this. See, the thing about man, how you feel, that's how you really feel. So if you feel some kind of way and what's coming out my mouth, you feel offended by it, trust me, it's you. The world is bigger than just you. I'm not even talking about you, but you putting it on, bro, and you know who I'm talking about. So there was really no reason for you to call me and even try to tell me or shut me down. What type of person does that? You need to let me get out what I feel. You need to let me get out what I feel so then we can call a ball and a strike a strike. It is what it is. And I'm opposed to link. But when I talk about real support, see, you that's where you go wrong, man. That's where you go wrong because you think I'm talking about you. And if you're looking at yourself as the top dog representative for the Dirty Nation, then I'm gonna say, well, you and who else? Because I feel that we need a meeting anyway. And you wanted me to stop. You said before I lose you, you want me to stop. How can I stop when I gotta speak what the fuck is on my mind? Like I gave my life to this fucking Dirty Nation shit. I gave my life to it. And in the end, I had to accept certain realizations. And that's that the people that were supporting us in the beginning, that was rocking with us in the beginning, a lot of them are not here, is all I'm saying. A lot of them are not here. But the ones that are here, I love y'all because y'all the unit. But how the hell we going to grow from there? How do we grow from there? Obviously, the way to grow is by me getting this shit off my chest so I could say what I feel because we once had a well-oiled machine. Now we got a well-oiled machine behind the scenes. Like we all fuck with each other. We call each other. We do all this shit. Like we fuck with each other. But when it comes to like when I go live, I understand that everybody doesn't get the notifications. That's why I ain't even on that. Motherfuckers ain't coming to my live and supporting me. You know, I ain't even on that shit because there's too many different genres listening right now. It's too many different genres paying attention right now for me to say it's about the Dirty Nation. No, I'm just talking about real support right now. I'm talking about people like Big Bad that answers the phone every time that a motherfucker call. Even if it's on Instagram, he gonna answer. That's real support right there. Even if a motherfucker just hit a motherfucker, be like, hey, because I promise you, the Dirty Nation I built, hey, look, we all one phone call away. We are one phone call away. But here's the thing. When you show up on a live and you got 3 people, you gotta weigh shit out. Like, did I block out certain people for the sake of like preserving what we had? Man, there's a bunch of new people that want to come to the Dirty Nation. But man, the people of us that represented this shit, we supposed to be the gatekeepers. And if I'm by myself, I mean, I can hold the gate down. I can hold it down. But at the same time, shit, man, y'all was my backbone. Y'all was my backbone. CDC, backbone. CB4, backbone. And I can go down the list. But the ones that you thought was your backbone and you go to lean on that shit and ain't nothing there to support you, you fall flat on your face. So what do real support look like? Real support looks like if I put you on my channel, put me on yours. If I shout you out, shout me out. If I'm your partner, don't hold back and act like I'm your partner behind the scenes. Don't be my partner behind the scenes. Be my partner out loud. If you my partner. This shit then got political. And that's the shit that cracks me the fuck up. this shit got political when it was never supposed to be. Like, where did the politics get involved in this shit? Why the fuck would somebody even try to dictate what the fuck I'm thinking or telling me to stop? What? Politics got involved. Rules got put in place. But a lot of these rules, they ain't rules that apply to society and shit. They not rules that apply to society. And the sad part is that the rules we go by come from some fucking prison bullshit. Like the rules that we go by they come from some prison bullshit. I wish I could unlearn half the shit that prison taught me. I wish a motherfucker would try to convince me that the shit that a motherfucker learned in prison is gonna help a motherfucker survive in the life. The crazy part is it's gonna help you survive in the life, but you gotta survive and thrive. You gotta survive and thrive. A lot of people can survive. You can survive homeless in this bitch. I did it. I didn't went in deep survival mode. But when it comes to applying prison shit, man, it's some basic shit that we learned in prison. Yeah, man, respect first. How to observe your surroundings, how to budget your money, how to be on point, security protocol, how to make knives from nothing. Like, that's basic level 4 shit that we learn. What do the fuck learning how to make a knife apply out here? Motherfucker gonna blow your shit back. So what the fuck does learning how to make a knife? Security now I'm gonna call it baller, strike. Now security, yeah, nigga, that shit that we learned in prison, how to be observant, yeah, that shit come into full play. How to read motherfuckers. So the thing about reading motherfuckers is that in there, everybody that's around you, you got 1,000 people on the motherfucking yard. 1,000 people that you see every day going to breakfast on the yard, walking by in groups, watching them in meetings, doing burpees, all this shit. We walk by them, so we have to be able to read a motherfucker. I'm talking about if ain't nobody ever spoke on what type of skill set or what type of bonuses that a person that been to prison has, what type of super strengths they got. Yeah, the ability to read people and read the bullshit. And some people know how to read shit better than others. But I'm going to tell you one thing. That's facts. One thing that's facts is that the facts don't lie. If you're not treating me how I treat you, or you don't see me how I see you, then what the fuck is we on? We wasting each other's time. That means that you could never respect me the way that I see myself. You could never respect me the way that I see myself. I acknowledge I am a work in process. It don't matter if I got the best job or the worst job. Motherfuckers should respect me for being me. Respect me for being me. I've been real from the jump. Look, y'all motherfuckers know my whole ass lifetime story. From my fucking failed marriage to my happiness now. And if you don't know the story, then go back a little bit. Go back to the 2019 Where's Waldo dirt. Go back to that. Y'all, the people that's coming in now, they would never know how it feels to have to fucking panhandle across the country with a fucking gas can. I panhandle with a 2-gallon gas can from fucking Atlanta to Sacramento, California to get home. Like, you talk about having to put your pride to the side. What? That's like facing your fears, because I looked at it like I had no choice. I'm about to get out this motherfucking thing and shake it. I'm about to pull up to these motherfucking gas stations and shake it. and I ain't gonna leave until I'm gone, and I accomplish my goal, and that's to leave this motherfucker with a damn near full gas can. I mean, a damn near full gas tank. Side note, if you ever find yourself homeless and having to sleep at a truck stop, man, get at a motherfucking truck driver. They're going to look out for you because they be having these gas cards that they'll tell you, like, as long as you ain't no bullshit, because motherfuckers be asking for gas and don't need it. They go take that and go in there and get a fifth. But no, gas, like real truck drivers, they're going to be like, where your vehicle at? Right there, that right there. And they going to pull up, slide their car and fill your ass up. Side note, I love the truckers. Anyhow, back to what I was saying. I came out this motherfucking prison with a vision. I did. And what I noticed is by watching other people that just came home, like your vision is only allowed to go as far as your learning has allowed your vision to go. That's what I learned. You want me to say it again? Because I don't think I can remember it because I didn't have me, you feel me? But I'm just saying, let me try to say it again. When you come home from prison with these dreams and visions and things, you can only go as far as your understanding and comprehension will allow you to go. What does that mean? That means you only gonna dream as far as you could dream in this fucking box. Then you gotta come home and take care of business. But if you don't know that, if you don't know what to do past point D, then that's where you fall off. That's where you fall off. So I admit, I came home with a YouTube dream and the ability to put my all into it because I had nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. I'm living in a fucking truck going major city to major city in the ghettos and shit, trying to figure shit out, not knowing why the fuck I'm looking like Where's Waldo moving like that. All I know is YouTube is my outlet and it's gonna save my life. That's why I took that shit serious. That's why I took that shit. I knew YouTube would save my life and put me in positions to build bonds with people that would never be disloyal. As long as you build them and pick them with the right skill set. And that skill set was learned in prison. That skill set was learned in prison. So everybody that's really been rocking with me from the beginning, I really want y'all to know that I really appreciate y'all. I just had to go do some shit. But best believe I'm back. Best believe I'm back. So anybody that's taking anything that I'm saying personal, nah, man, get over that shit. You know how we do. We know how we do. Because if you start taking personal anything I said, then you're not taking it into consideration all these other motherfuckers that's on my menu that you ain't even on. So don't look at it like that. Fuck that. When I say real support, if you here right now, you showing real support. We used to have, I'm telling you, like, we probably used to have lives with like 40, 30, something like that. We never had them big ass lives. So my expectations ain't that. My expectations is simple things like, if you tapping in with the other homie, that's Dirty Nation, tap in with the other homie. Or I go to a lot of other people's platforms. Matter of fact, watch this. All right, Dirty Nation, I love y'all. But now I gotta hold on. Let me go to something else right now. Because now we on a message to these other channels that I support. What does support look like? I pull up to y'all lives. I'm subscribed to y'all channels. The notification bell is on. And I'm pulling up to y'all lives representing. And there's been many times when I done pulled up to people's lives and I mean, and that motherfucking live got all the way lit. It was like when I came on and lit a fuse. All I'm saying is just show it back. Just show it back. Is that so hard to do? I don't care if you pull up and be like, "What's up, Dirty? I see you." And shouts out to everybody that does that. Shout out to, and y'all gonna have to shit. Y'all gonna have this helicopter here is, you're gonna have to deal with that, man. I'm outside, man. I'm outside. But all I ask is the people that, I'm not talking to the Dirty Nation. I'm talking about the people I pull up to y'all lives. And if you watch this on the replay, you're gonna know who I'm talking about. If I pull up to y'all lives, that means that I see you live. I hit the notification, and I know. So return that favor. Come up to my live. Show love, because right now I'm in a fight against YouTube. I'm in a fight against YouTube where I got to do everything organically. That's cool. I know some people be buying subs and shit. I know how the motherfuckers do it, but I had to do my shit the hard way. The hard way. Now let's talk about leaders. Leaders. What makes a good leader? A leader is somebody that's going to stay the course no matter what. Somebody that's going to stay with their eye on the prize no matter what. You're never going to have 100 in a room with 100 people. You're never going to have 100 people on the same page. Somebody's going to go this way. Somebody's going to go that way. You're never going to have it. But if you can find common ground around that, you got a motherfucking masterpiece. A masterpiece. And that's what the Dirty Nation was. A masterpiece. Everybody wasn't on the same, and we made great things happen. But them great things can't happen without the support of those people that made it happen. Ain't no other YouTube channels had softball games. Look how far ahead we was ahead of the game. We was that far ahead of the game, ain't nobody done that since. The hood is on fire. I hope nobody got shot. So anybody that's taking this as a tongue lashing, please don't. Please don't. Please look at it as Dirty's on one again. Look at it like that. Dirty's on one again. But I'm just tired of going live and not seeing my loved ones. And I know if I'm getting all these notifications from all these other motherfucking channels, then y'all got to be getting notifications from me. And if you're not, then that just shows that something is wrong. Like hit the like you can hit the subscribe, but you gotta hit the notification bell too, so we can build this shit back right. We done got lapped. And when I say we, I'm really talking about me, because it's my fault. Hey, look, don't take what I'm saying as I blame y'all at all. I don't really. Really, I blame myself, because I took a step back. And the thing about momentum is that you gotta keep going. And once you lose that momentum, the fucking dream that people sell each other is that you think when you come back, it's gonna be the same, and it's not. You gotta work to put it back the way that it was, and I'm here to do the work. Dirty Nation. That's why. It's for some people that don't know me and don't know us. The Dirty Nation is why I'll never be a part of no type of YouTube conglomerate. I might be an associate, but I'll never be or never announce myself as any part of any YouTube conglomerate, because I was Dirty Nation first and Dirty Nation still. Dirty Nation first, Dirty Nation still. And I understand that with that comes a responsibility of withholding the original values and morals that bonded us together. Can I get a witness? I can get a helicopter. Some of these people be flip-flopping. 1 week they this, 1 week they that. I don't even got no problem with that, as long as you stay true to where you started. Acknowledge where you started. A lot of people get, not even a lot, but I'm just gonna say people, because I promise you this. Hold on, let me go back. These motherfuckers that be on this YouTube game talking subliminal, they don't be saying motherfuckers' names and shit. If you got a problem with a motherfucker, say that person's name you got a problem with. You ain't gotta be subliminal around this bitch. Grown ass man. Who the fuck you don't like? Say that. But a lot of these motherfuckers don't acknowledge where they came from. It's like the fact that they started with the Dirty Nation is dirty laundry or something. Like something that you don't want nobody to know. You don't want nobody to know that you started with the Dirty Nation. Is it that bad that we was that ahead of the game? I always consider myself a visionary. A visionary. What does that mean? That means you're a person that thinks ahead. You a visionary. You got a vision. You're going to take the ball and run. Visionary. Way before some YouTube shit. Talk about Young Dirt, level 4 in the trenches where all I could do was think of a master plan. Y'all notice I ain't said nothing about 60 days in, right? That's the goal. That's the goal. Hold on. My dad calling. Real shit. That was just that was a call from my dad. Like my dad health ain't the best right now. And he called to let me know I might need you, son. I might need a ride home from the hospital because of this, and this. What? I got you, Dad. Damn, man, this motherfucking helicopter, like right over the fucking house. That sound like a motherfucking beginning of a MC8 video. Growing up in the hood. Get up out of here. But real shit. Why would I not do that for my dad, man? There's a lot of people that would kill to have their dad back. It's a lot of people that was stinking thinking while their parents were still alive. Stinking thinking while their parents were still alive. And then their parents up and died. And they died while they had that stinking thinking. I'd rather give my dad and my mom all they roses while they still here. While they still here. Picture being gone 20 years. A lot of these niggas talk that shit. They talk that prison shit. They go to jail, do about 2-3 years, start a YouTube channel, and act like they was up against. Your opinion is not valid to me. I just want to let you know. Your opinion is not valid. You gotta do at least 10 years for me to respect your prisonism. Your prisonism etiquette Like, you got to do at least 10 years for me to look at you and understand that we got the same values and principles and morals, because you wouldn't have made it that long. You wouldn't have made it that long. You wouldn't have made it 10 years on some bullshit. But people that come in there and all they doing is 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, yeah, they be on some bullshit because they ain't got they values and morals ain't even they compromise because the people that they're around, and two, like they're so hyper focused on the streets, they ain't worried about no prison politics or nothing. That's where the most mistakes is made, and then them motherfuckers end up on a level 3 yard all of a sudden, trying to figure it out. So let's talk about real languages and shit. Real languages. I came home, right? And I promise you, I came home and I was like, it feels like I'm hearing people different. Like I'm hearing a different type of language altogether. Come to find out, this language that I'm hearing is real. Like real, like fake shit goes processed through you, and then it gets to a certain part of your process, and then it'd be like, no, nah, that don't fly, no. It seemed like coming home with a mind frame like a sponge. That's the gift. That's the gift that was given by being in prison. Like I said, the ability to read people, but the ability to detect bullshit. They say that they say that a brain grows the fastest when a baby goes from an infant to a toddler. Their mind is a sponge because they have to learn how to speak, how to walk, how to communicate. Their mind grows hella fast. That's the same thing with somebody that come home from prison after a long time. You are born into society. You are a newborn into society. That means you got to learn at a rapid pace. But that also means that you're entitled to the same innocence that a newborn baby or an infant is entitled to, because they literally can't protect themselves other than resorting to what they used to know, and that's violence. That's not necessarily a form of protecting yourself out here. You got to be able to use your mind. So people that come home from prison, they don't understand that there is a filter that these humanoids that have been out here all this time, some of them never been to prison. There is a filter that these motherfuckers got. There's a filter that they got that we have a filter too, but that motherfucker get dirty. And when it get dirty and clogged, you got to change that motherfucker. You got to change that filter. When you've been in prison for a long time and you come home, your outside free filter is dirty. Prison dirty your filter up. You got to clean that chain, switch that filter out, and learn the ways of the free world to keep it moving. Ain't about staying stuck. Ain't about talking the same shit. Ain't about talking about I, me. I look at it like this. I do it like this. This is how It ain't about that shit. That shit just shows a motherfucker's narcissistic traits. Hell yeah. Just listen to a motherfucker. If all he talking about is I, me, I. That sound like Adolf Hitler at a Nazi rally. I, me. Clean that filter. That's what I was talking about. Niggas need an update. They need an update. Apple iOS update. Old is old. So now we're gonna talk about something else. We're gonna talk about picking sides. Oh yeah. Oh, you thought I wasn't? We're gonna talk about picking sides. Whenever you see a fight between two people, three people, bunch of people ganging up on one people, that's where you really learn about yourself. That's when you learn about yourself. You might be a person that don't like bullies. You might be a person that hides behind other tough people. You might be a motherfucker that don't want people to know how soft you are. So you cover it up with a tough exterior. I bet you think this song is about you. Man, everybody that's been themselves, that's worth something. When you motherfuckers that speak real, you know the real. And the real comes without emotions. The real comes without emotions. The real comes with understanding. And real is simple. Somebody telling you the truth and it's real, then you got a 50-50 chance. Either you're going to disregard that or you're going to go with it. But if you disregard it, there's a 50-50 chance that you might be right. But if you disregard yourself for that other 50, then you just a weak motherfucker that let everybody dial your phone. It says not new edition. Dial my heart. No. Just dial my heart. No. Nope. I know it ain't about me. See me. You know it ain't. So back to choosing sides. Look, man. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna share something with y'all. Like for the last few weeks, I've been feeling real lonely. I've been feeling real lonely. Like for real. Like the Dirty Nation was my plug to like the heartbeat of the world. But I ain't been feeling that heartbeat. So that's why I've been kind of feeling lonely. But guess what? In that loneliness, I had to take accountability for my actions, for what I have been doing, what I ain't been doing, what I could do better. And I hear y'all. I hear y'all. And I'm going to tell y'all, it's a battle when you got real life things going on. There was a time when, I had a lot of time to focus to social media. Like I had a lot of time. I had like a safety net around me. And then all of a sudden that safety net got snatched and real life kicked in. So then it becomes a balance. It becomes a balance. So the thing I'm saying to y'all is if y'all thought I wasn't convicted about the bakery, convicted about less lives, convicted about not going into the Instagram chats as much, then you wrong. Man, I feel y'all. Dirty Nation is a family. Like, it never was meant to be like a gang. The Dirty Nation has never been like a gang. And I'm going to tell you how much I was on it. I was so much on it that when Ja came with the Dirty Nation and was like, that's the sign, I was like, hell nah. You ain't about to get us for no Rico. I'm not ever going to throw that up. We are not a gang. That's how much I was on it. Think about it. You ain't never seen me do that. Now, if he was on Instagram chat or something, that might be different. All right. Damn, this motherfucking live. I almost died. I had to plug in the wrong plug. So back to picking sides. How do you pick sides in a fight that has nothing to do with you? Let me rephrase that. How do you pick a side in a fight knowing that your judgment will affect the outcome when really you're supposed to let the natural order of things happen? Everybody's not going to get what I just said, but I'm just saying the natural order of things, like the balance of nature, like when lions come in and kill all the cubs, like that's a natural thing. It's a natural thing in nature. So when we're talking about humans, like sometimes they get involved in conflicts and you gotta let that conflict, that balance in nature, you gotta let it happen because it's a normal process. It's the balance in nature. The strong eat the weak. It's just unfortunate, but it's the balance in nature. The success stories is when the zebra kick the lion in his fucking face and break his jaw. The success story is when that cheetah can't catch that impala. The success story is when that dumbass mountain lion tries to catch that ram that knows how to walk sideways on a straight cliff and he dies. The success story is the bear that tried to get the goat on the cliff and missed and fell all the way down and died like a dumbass. Them are the success stories. Hell yeah, I'm a fan of the underdog. I hate bullies. I hate bullies. I hate bullies that, especially when I know they moves. When I'm able to call they motherfucking moves like a play on a chessboard. Watch this. He about to do this. Watch this. He about to do that. That's because the way of the bully is to brute his way through life. You step on everybody, trample their dog ass. The only thing that separates bullies is how far disconnected they is from their heart. Some bullies got hearts. Like they gonna bully to an extent. But some bullies have tapped into their full I don't give a fuckness. And those the bullies that days be numbered. Them the bullies that days be numbered. This ain't no death threat or nothing like that, so don't be like days on this planet. No, I'm just talking about days of your existence on that bullshit. Like them days be numbered, because I promise you, there is a natural order of things. I said this once, and I promise you, it damn near was like I spoke prophecy. And this is not applying to the Dirty Nation. I'm just speaking in general. The natural order of YouTube conglomerates, YouTube groupings, YouTube gatherings of people that have a like mind. The natural order of things is y'all come on, it's kumbaya, then one day y'all have a disagreement, and then that disagreement is like a bad seed, and then it grows. Next thing you know, them two organizations got a clear-cut split down the middle. And then they split, and them followers go that way, and them followers go that way, and then they start over again. And the only way it be successful is if one side and the other side is in agreement, y'all over there and we over here. The people that's in the middle that go back and forth, them the people that blur the shit. Them the people that go back and forth that keep that shit going and blur that shit. That's the natural order of YouTube. It's happened many times again. Just look at it. Convict's perspective. But the party line. But old alliances between friends. What? That's the natural order, because if you was a man about anything, then you take a stand. And the only way to take a real stand is to take on all opposition. All opposition. I'm gonna tell you, when you take on all opposition, you become like a Kimbo Slice. We're not talking about Kimbo that got beat by the white boy. We talking about Kimbo Slice that was beating up everybody from the arena to the backyard, beating their ass. What happens is now you ain't got no more fear. Your fear is removed. That means a 7-foot motherfucker could come in the arena and you gonna be like, oh yeah, that's lunch meat right there, light work. I'm gonna tell you a story about my little brother's dad. Y'all know my little brother, so it don't even matter. My little brother, it could be my fake little brother, my real little brother, my little brother. But watch this. I told my little brother a story about his dad, right? His dad was probably about 6'2", probably about 210 pounds. Tall and lanky. He was a wrestler, and he wrestled for Sac City. And back then, I don't know what happened. I don't know that shit. All I know is the other team had all China uniforms. Like they flew from China to come wrestle this college team. And so when they paired everybody up, there was one person on this Chinese team. This motherfucker was at least, y'all heard that. This motherfucker was at least 500 pounds. This was Yokozuna on the other team, fresh off the sumo wrestling match. I promise you. And remember, I'm telling you, my little brother, dad is like skinny, like lanky, 210. That ain't that much. Man, what you know, they pair him up against Yokozuna. Not the real Yokozuna, I'm just saying. Yokozuna looking Asian from China. Man, look, about 20 seconds into the match, 20 seconds into the match, this motherfucker grabbed Yokozuna, picked him up from the front. I'm talking about a front power slam. Picked him up and dipped him on his back. All 500 pounds of him. They was laughing at first. When they seen that it was paired up, they was laughing at first. Shit, 20 seconds into that match, they was like, oh my God. And he won. He beat that 500-pound motherfucker. Moral to the story is David can beat Goliath. David can beat Goliath. That shit is real. And in YouTube terms, all I'm saying is it don't matter how much YouTube channels or YouTube subs that you got. If you got a voice, you got a voice. That means you got a voice that's big enough to dream outside of yourself. Because that's the problem with a lot of YouTubers. They be looking at they self and comparing they self to other people instead of being they self. All you gotta do is just stop trying to be like other people. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. And even if you makes you weird, a nerd, anything, a weirdo, be your weirdo self. And motherfuckers will respect you for it. I promise you. I was the weirdo. I was the weirdo that motherfuckers never seen coming because I was well versed in all levels that I could learn. And that's from the prison to the streets. I made it a goal to learn a little bit about everything. I wanted to know a little bit about everything from politics on down. Politics, I promise you, in prison, I was a student of politics, economics, war tactics. There's another word for that. Guerrilla war mind. I don't know how, but y'all just the guerrilla tactics that prison taught you to protect yourself. Yes. So what does real support look like? It looked like staying here for all this rant that I've been on. Like I promise you, y'all don't realize it, but I was firing on a lot of people in this live. You gonna have to literally play this live back, and it's gonna probably confuse some people, but some people I was talking right to you. Like I was talking right to your soul, almost in a haunting fashion that I'm talking to your soul. But really, I'm talking to like hella people at the same time. Only because it's universal thinking. Is that shit weird? Call it what the fuck you want. But I'm talking to you. What does real support look like? Man, real support looks like giving me what I give you. And if I ain't giving you what I'm supposed to be giving you, call me on my shit. Call me on my shit. That's how I feel about it. A lot of these relationships was real, built on real shit. So you could always come back to the basics. You go back to the basics, you going back to real shit. If it took a turn down, if it took a turn down Fakeville or what's another word? Monotony, blandism, just nothing, no substance. If our relationship took a turn around down no substance F, then by all means, bring that shit back to some real shit. Cause that's all I've been. I promise you that's all I've been. I ain't changed. When I speak from the hard shit, motherfuckers got no choice but to hear me because I hold my breath a lot. Because at the end of the day, I hate to say it, and it's all good, but I be affected by when I put my all into something and then it all of a sudden ain't giving back the way I thought it would. I'm not talking about giving back money. I'm not talking about the fact that I just got monetized and I can get super chats now. I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about just the fact that I'm back and trying to be in full effect and looking for my loved ones. And shout out to the loved ones that do show up. But if you feel convicted, then maybe it is about you or y'all or them or she or we or he or thee. No, man. Get out your feelings because if you Dirty Nation, I love y'all. Like ain't no way around that. Like you got relationships that's built in forged in stone. Ain't no way to get around that shit. Like we know each other. But as we expand and other people come into the Dirty Nation, we gotta be more welcoming. And there are channels that I'm gonna address this with y'all. There are channels and platforms that I go to. I go to a lot of other platforms because, like, I figure if I go live on the Dirty Nation and channel and there's only 4 people, then I might as well go to Big Weevy's channel. I'm giving y'all shots out. So if y'all watching this, I'm gonna give y'all shots out. I might go to Big Weevy's channel. I might go to iTalk's channel. I might go to Mass Appeals channel. I might go to Black Money's channel. I might go to Drina's Haven 916 channel. To they lives. I'm talking about they lives. And show myself. And then all of a sudden, when they come over here, I'm just saying, we gonna check it at the door because it's Dirty Nation. I just want to know who really with me, to be honest with you. That's really what this is about. Like, if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. Because I'm going to keep on reaching. And if any of y'all that was my loved ones, y'all was my loved ones at one time, and I did something to upset you in some form or fashion, allow me the opportunity to apologize to you as a man. I don't even know if who I offended, if I offended or nothing. I'm just saying. I don't want nothing blocking my roses. Shit. How long I been on this YouTube shit? And this thanks I get? Really? Nah, for real. Think about it. Too long. What does real support look like? Just pulling up on the live and saying hi. If not, then you got to call a ball, and a strike is all I'm saying. Like, if it ain't what it ain't, then it ain't what it ain't. If it is what it is, then it is what it is. And if it ain't what it ain't, if we being political, there are basic political laws that are in place to I ain't gonna say replace, but rectify the person in command. Is that? No, that's a bottle rock. I mean, a Roman candle. It better be. You heard that, CB? So, CB, let's talk about picking sides, because you are a prime example to know that, like, when it came to picking sides, you could pick sides but never forget where you came from. And you are true testimony to, I could be on 9 different platforms at the same time, but I will always let it be known where I came from. That's the ultimate respect that you could really pay somebody that's been a big, of an organization and a nation that's been a big part of your life. That's the ultimate respect that you could pay that. And that's by not disacknowledging where you came from. Because people get a certain status, they reach a certain level, and they forget, like, the late night conversations, the advice, the how Dirty taught them some things behind the scenes that helped them jump on a power treadmill for the F, like, real, just off some real nigga shit. That's why I'm still relevant, because of my ties. I got what? I'm finally closing in on 10,000. Finally closing in on 10,000. But yet, I can call, of the top 10 YouTubers in the prison genre, I can call or communicate with at least 5 of them. Maybe more. But at least 5 of them I could communicate with. Actually, maybe more. Because the only one I can't really get to is 1090 Jake. I don't know nobody know him. He too far away. Or they don't comprehend the definition of loyalty. What's up, CB? Greg, what's happening? Hey, thank you for that. Hey, man, I hear you. I hear you, man. Let me answer some of these comments. I kind of know, like, I used to be one of the people that would watch, like, a live, and motherfuckers ain't answering the answering the questions and shit. I take that shit personal. Like, hey, man, you see me? I got questions, man. Like, what's up? Answer my shit. I'm like that. So if any of y'all is like that and y'all ask questions, let me give you a minute, because let me go back, because it was not intentional. When shit is bothering me, it's like a puzzle in my mind, and I gotta spit that shit out on the table and make all the pieces fit, or I'm gonna lose my mind. I got a hyperactive mind. Like, I see shit and process shit on a high level. And I think it comes from being in that motherfucking cell and teaching myself how to put my mind outside them fucking walls while I was in there. That's where I think the super strength came. Like, you literally have to disregard but guard your real life and turn your other real life outside of walls that you ain't been a part of since you was 17 years old. Come on, man. That's some real motherfucking life right there. Bareface, what's happening, man? chilling on a ceiling. Custer activity scientifically proven. Work with the police ain't nifty on 50. So hey, CB. So Maple Rice he a troll. Fun fact, putting up to the chest on the bed. Now that's on chin. Being not a gun for how much psycho just type as a trip. Fun fact, institutions like common applied. Man, hey, look, hey, CDC. Yeah, that motherfucker. There you go. That's some real shit. Some people still stuck on prison vision. Jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah. He who has imagination without knowledge has wings with no feet. That's deep. Hell yeah, different factions coming together under one. Yeah, yes, sir. What's up, 30th fam? What's up, Greg? We're right on Matt Whoopin. With one hand, wash the other, straight up, yep. Iron sharper iron, yep. Share this live, invite some folks up in here. So what that is a lot of people have the ability to share they live to their platform. But you gotta have like 500 subscribers, or I don't even know. I don't know if it's 1,500, but if you have the ability to go live, then you have the ability to share this live to your platform free of charge. Because the reality is that if I watch somebody's live and I share their live to my channel, I get paid for that time that is streaming to my channel. That's just the reality of it. So really, you're supposed to be clicking up and having a conglomerate of homies that share each other's shit. That's the thing about black folks. That shit is crazy. That's the thing about black folks. But I'm talking about people that got channels that have above 1,000 subscribers. It's supposed to be a conglomerate of sharing like each other's channel. That's like when you throw some bread in the water and it's more than one fish eating off this bread. But the thing is that all the fish is getting an equal amount of bread. They ain't worried about each other's share because they all about to get full. That's what it's like going live and you got yourself a team or a conglomerate or people that's supposed to stick by each other no matter what. When I go live, you're supposed to be able to piggyback off of that, piggyback off of that. I'm going to give you an example. If Dre goes live on Smoke's channel and then I go live, and then I tap into Smoke's channel, now I can share Smoke's live to my channel. Guess what happens? The super chats come to me still, and the watch time comes to me still, and the commercials and the ads come to me still. So that's how you help each other. That's real support right there. I just roll craps, so to say. The ability for a baby to learn a language is phenomenal. That age, my cousin, she's fun just by watching up out to the floor. Now she bilingual. That's for sure. That's that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like a baby, when they first born, all the way up until a certain age, their mind is the most openness because it's a blank slate of paper. A blank slate. So that motherfucker is grabbing shit at a record pace. Hey, if anybody is on the 3916 channel, just tell me that you are, so then I can acknowledge your questions, and then I'll have the mind frame to know, like, y'all over there by yourself. It might be just 2 or 3 of y'all over there, or you might be from Drina's channel. So just let me know that you are on the 3916 because we streaming to 3 channels right now. 3 channels.
You know what?
CB,
wherever CB is at, she on 916. We can't see her comments. We're on Clydell.
I can see CB.
No, but we can't see her.
Oh, y'all can't
like,
see
CB's.
CB's.
And we're over here saying like, where's CB? It's only like
oh
over here.
Okay, so CB.
So
go out and then go back Go, because I remember, because I didn't have
how many people over there though with her?
It's 16, but
okay, so it's more over there, so we should come over there then.
To 3916? No, it's more here on the regular channel. So CB, go to the regular Dirty Weather channel, the Clydell from 60 Days In. Go to that channel, and then you'll be with everybody else. Because from what I'm hearing, I'm talking to you, and nobody can really see your comments and things. Let's see. If you think it was about you, probably was. What it do? Matt 510. What's happening, man? Gotta breathe. Gotta learn that again myself. Just keep pushing, whether you know or not. That was real. It was sport. Looked like I stripped another layer. Available. I hear gunshots on the floor. Yeah, I heard them too. Thank you, Dirty. Yep, I appreciate that. He's about 20 minutes away. I don't know. 5 out of 10. Something special. Shoot. Repeat. Damn. See what I'm saying? That shit. They got real live mortars where I'm from. Strength in numbers, straight up. But for real. Hey, Greg, I see you commenting. That's what's up, man. Straight up. I'm on that 96 alone typing. There's 5 in here, though. I'm on 3916. Yeah, see, you're either going to be on 3916, the Clydell or the 3916 or the other one. I've changed them all to have some form of Clydell or something. Because there ain't no other Clydells on the motherfucking. Where you from, Miss Sack? I'm from Del Paso Heights, Triple OG. You the original Triple OG? I remember you. My roommate disappeared out of the basement. No joke. Back door open. I always keep tape on the door to see what happened. Yeah, shit. I don't know how to take that. Like your roommate left and never came back out the basement. Like he's still down there or some type of shit. I always keep tape on the door up to see what happened. I don't know. That shit deep right there. This nigga got bodies in his house. Like Whitey Bulger. Well, Whitey Bulger, I forget what Whitey Bulger was known for. I thought he was like a bank robber or something. Hey, but CB, if you want to come on the other side, come on the other side with the thing so you can see everybody chats and things. Cause I still got a couple other things I need to talk about. A couple other things I need to talk about. Because it seems like this. It seems like motherfuckers like me, but they subliminal don't. Does that make sense? Hold on, let me say it again. Motherfuckers like me outwardly and publicly and all that, but they subconscious can't stand me, and it comes out in they freestyle raps. Oh yeah, it come out in they freestyle rap. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all don't. But some people act like they like you. But really, man, they can give a fuck about you. And it comes out in their subconscious actions, subconscious thoughts, subconscious opinions. Man, look here, man. I'm done. I have to separate myself from all that don't mean me well. I gotta separate myself from all that don't mean me well. And everybody that mean me well, like trust me, I know who you is. I know who you is. And I'll know who you is because I'm a reader of people. So I'll know who you is when you come to the door and ring that doorbell. Because the Dirty Nation, we that mansion that you pull up to and try to get in, and that motherfucker be like, scan your eyeballs. You gotta look in the thing. Like that. We like that because I promise you, everybody in Dirty Nation knowing each other going on 5, but going on 4 years. Ain't no other conglomerates tight like that. You can't jump on that. Because back in them days, motherfuckers was building subscribers. They wasn't building family. We was building families. That shit crazy, huh? Dirty Nation. That shit crazy, huh? We was way ahead of the game. You gotta call it how you see it. We was way ahead of the game. I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm talking about. Man, I had a game last Friday, the worst game, the worst outing that I've had thus far this year. Like I'm telling you, I got up to bat 4 times and didn't get on base at all. Not at all. Like I'm telling you, I went 0 for 4. 0 for 4. There were balls being thrown to me at first base, and there was more than one. So I told myself I shouldn't have sipped before the fucking game. I knew it. I knew it, but I was out there trucking. That's what we call it. I was out there trucking. I can't wait to get back next Friday. Shit. Next Friday, I'm about to bang some shit. Y'all know who Matt Barnes is? I don't know if y'all know who Matt Barnes is, but he a basketball player from Sacramento. I graduated junior high with his dog ass. And you would think, like, from seeing the highlights where he threw the ball, faked it at Kobe, like, you would think that this nigga's a gangster. Oh, well, as a basketball player and a public figure, his ass showed up to the last softball game. I guess he sponsored a team out here in Carmichael. But his dog ass showed up to the game. The person from my team, my high school partner, he was like, hey, Matt Barnes over there in the dugout over there. Like, shit, it's time to show up and show out. I'm like, oh, for sure. For sure. I'll wiggle my way over there because I'll be first base coach anyway. So I'm over there. I'm shooting my shot. I'm like, Matt Barnes, what up, man? Shit, you ever heard Dirty Weather 916? Maybe that was the wrong approach or something. He was like, nah, I ain't never heard of that. I'm like, damn. Well, shit, you know, well, shit, I'm a YouTuber from Sacramento, man. I'm trying to introduce myself. This motherfucker like a defensive fighter, a defensive fighter, like heard it all before time. Realized, nigga, you's an asshole. I really wanted to say it. He had this white dude with him that was drunk in the motherfucker. Drunk in the motherfucker. You know how you had him back in the days conversations. I'm like, Matt Barnes, man, we graduated junior high together. I got to calling off names. He was like, yeah, I remember him. I said, you remember that one girl? He was like, yeah, I remember her too. Why the white boy come up to me and say, did Matt Barnes fuck your bitch? I kind of gave Matt Barnes a look like, hey, man, I'm about to beat your drunk partner up if you don't tell this drunk motherfucker that's in the dugout with you, he's not even got a glove on, so he's not going out on the field, obviously, this game, because he's too drunk. And this motherfucker talking crazy to the wrong motherfucker. So we're going to see what your gangster about, Matt Barnes, because your partner is out of pocket. Like, they don't know about rabbit holes. People that been to prison, they got some defects. They got defects. And one of them things is they way of thinking. Like like prison niggas go all the way to the end. Like they go all the way to the end. Like it ain't, I'm about to punch this motherfucker in his mouth. It's about, I'm about to punch this motherfucker in his mouth, stomp his teeth in, pick him up, break his fingers, take his shoe off, twist his big toe. Like motherfucker, people in the prison, like you'd be surprised. That's what they be thinking about. They be like, look, like I want to hurt you in unimaginable ways. Like you see what the Booty Warrior said? The Booty Warrior said he bit so many people in his career that the people came and got him, put him to sleep. And when he woke up, he had no teeth because them motherfuckers was lethal weapons and he was biting people in every fight he had. That motherfucker said he bit a motherfucking ear off, was spreading the word. He was biting people that he bit a dude ear off. They was like, he lying. He still got his ear. What? That motherfucker said, oh, hell no. The next motherfucker that I get into it with and bite his ear off, I'm going to chew that motherfucker to shreds and eat that motherfucker and swallow it. You don't have to get your ear out my boo-boo. Like, for real, that's what he said. From then on out, he chewing shit. From there on out, he chewing shit. Compromising morals for money. Compromising. Oh yeah, he got that shit nice. Compromising morals for money. Hold on. This the homie. Don't go nowhere. So I'm about to do something and I'm gonna cut my rant short because I just keep on going and shit. It's only fair if I got the link posted and I'm talking. Then it's like somebody might not agree with what I'm saying. They might want to punch me in my chin. They might want to punch me in my shit. And I ain't posting the link, so they ain't getting the opportunity to punch me in my shit. Some of these YouTubers be talking shit. They need to be punched in their shit. Like snot box leaking punched. I got into it with a dude named Fleece Johnson on YouTube. I can guarantee you it ain't the real one. It ain't the real one because that motherfucker probably don't know a damn thing about some social media right now. That motherfucker probably only know how to Google his name and press play on the YouTube. That's for all. Look, man, you gotta go through a natural evolution of shit. So him knowing how to work social media, forget about it. This motherfucker was focused on survival and defeating the law and taking butt. So he wasn't worried about no social media. What he gonna reach outside for? He got everything he need up in there. Oh shit! Did I post the link? Yeah, I posted the link. But I'll tell you this, to be honest, a lot of stuff that nigga said was far fetched. Like I don't believe it. It's just too. It's too. It's too far fetched. Like the warden, like had so much of an issue with you that he shot you inside the cell. Like I promise you, in the history of niggerdom, I've never heard of a warden bringing a gun to work and shooting an inmate, and then instructing his staff to clean his ass up. I promise you, I ain't never heard no shit like that. I heard of police administering ass whoopings and throwing motherfuckers back up in their cell, but to shoot you, nah, I don't see Fleece Johnson as that important to get shot up in the cell. I don't even. Truth of the matter is, I don't even see him that important to get put to sleep and get all his teeth pulled out his mouth by a court order. Like, I don't even see that. If that's the case, they probably would have chopped his willie off. They'd have chopped his willie off. You taking butt. they'll chop your shit off. If that's the case, they'll take your teeth out because you bite people in fights, and they'll chop your shit off because you doing the most. Alone yet bringing guns in the holding cells. Exactly. Yes, but he was eating people. That's true indeed. But here's the thing. Whenever you come out and you telling the story that nobody was there for, or people that could vouch for your shit long been gone. Like you telling that's to me, that's like you telling stories about the 60s and 70s. And I'm a 1990 prison person. I don't know, I can't dispute nothing that happened in the 60s and the 70s. I can't dispute that. I wasn't there. Shit, my uncle was barely even there. So how I'm gonna dispute what you got going on talking about these war stories? All I know is based upon my experience, I could never see a warden bringing a gun to jail and shooting an inmate because he threw shit on one of your officers. He shoot him in the cell. That just don't make no. I just can't believe it. So just think, when one story don't make sense, then the rest of that shit start to unravel. It starts to unravel. If he's that good of a person, he might have mixed truth with fact. I mean, truth with some nonfiction. Hold on, let me. I'm gonna post the link again, and I'm gonna take note what support looks like. That's what we got to be doing. Taking note what real support looks like. CBZ.
Dirty. What's
Hey.
happening?
Oh man, I accepted. I was kind of like in my zone.
Well, at least you got it out.
Yeah,
Feels good to get it out, though, sometimes, don't it?
yeah, it do. It do. Y'all understand? This ain't the first time I done went on it. Well, it's been a while since I went on an hour and some rant. I had a lot on my mind.
Yeah, you did.
And
I
look,
missed the beginning of it, but I'll go. I probably only missed a few minutes, though.
see, the goal really was to separate my feelings from 60 days in. Like
Right.
just to be myself. Like what I'm really bothered by shit. And I be having to get it out. Like this been a journey. We didn't just wake up and just be like, yeah, we're here, we're the get along gang. No. We went through shit and went through calendars.
Yeah, definitely.
So if going through life and you holding your breath, I felt like, the experience that I was a part of, they made me hold my breath for a long time. And I promise you, there's been things I wanted to say, issues I wanted to speak on. It's just I wasn't able to. So now I feel like not expressing myself or selling myself short to y'all that been with me for years. Like I'm not doing that. Like if I'm hurting or if I'm feeling lonely or if I'm going through something, I ain't gonna share my pain with y'all like that. But I'm just saying, if it's something on my mind, I'm not gonna hold it back.
No,
Hey,
you
hey,
better get it out than holding it in. That just ends disastrous in one way or another. You hold it in for too long,
true that. I so when it
like a
comes to
volcano. Like a
like a volcano,
volcano, it's gonna erupt eventually.
eventually it's gonna erupt. So what did you think when I was talking about like leaders and real language? Like understanding a certain frequency. Like the way I could describe it is like The Dirty Nation is a conglomerate of a bunch of different people, but we all have something in common that brought us together. Something that in common. We'll never know what it is. That's a never know what it is a question and with no answer to it, no real answer. But something that we all have in common or something that we yearn for, something inside of us is what brought us together.
Yeah, everything happens for a reason. I definitely believe that, and there's no such thing as coincidences, and sometimes, like you were talking about, like I was saying down in the comments, like some people don't understand the definition of loyalty,
Mm-hmm.
or that, some people don't even realize they're not being loyal. You know what I mean? But then
Mm-hmm.
they're the same people that'll come back at you and tell you that you're not being loyal. And it's like, wait a minute, what? But I try my best to try to look at things through other people's eyes and see things from all different perspectives. But some people, man, you just can't get through to them, no matter which way you try to explain something. But hey, you
Hey,
can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it, right?
true that. True that. Man, look. I know you done had a lot of experiences on your channel alone.
Oh yeah. We're on there right now too. We've been streaming of it. Oh, I shared the live before when I was just in the comments, but then when I came up here, it allowed me to start streaming it also.
Oh shit! Now guess what?
So please excuse any random trolls that just ignore them.
Uh, I would say that trolls now are going to be coming from so many random places.
Right? We don't even know where they're coming from anymore.
No,
Who cares?
you are not gonna know because they will look on that show and be like, "Oh, I found him like it's top secret shit. Like I ain't been on YouTube.
Right?
Like I ain't been here." And it'd be
Because
like
you ain't been on other shows before.
yeah, it'd be like top secret shit. I found him. Troll time. Like they go like they gonna blend in. Nah, man. Motherfuckers stand out with that troll shit hella easy, but I've been stopped paying attention to him though. I
Yeah,
learned
like
how.
you haven't heard it all already.
I'm telling you, like, I'm gonna just reverse that shit. Like anything they say to me, they could probably say some bullshit. I'm gonna be like, yep, you right. Get that man a cookie, and just
Well,
go
you
on
know
about my.
what? A lot of people, I'm like, do parents stop teaching their kids that, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me type of shit?
Man, I'm telling you what I'm telling you.
Because the internet brings a whole nother level of, people getting in their feelings.
And you know what? That's true. That is very true. Because anytime that okay, so check me out. So when it comes to like, let's say the party line.
Mm-hmm.
I always show up I show up there frequently, out of respect for Dre, out of respect for Smoke, and even
Mm-hmm.
out of respect for Nina.
Right.
But, but
And I've seen you over there. I know you come support. Absolutely.
right. But ultimately, I could never be made to choose sides. And it seems like in these day and age, motherfuckers always want you to choose sides and who you with.
Well, you know what I've found with that? I mean, there's a lot, obviously, I know what you're talking about, you know what I'm saying? So, when it comes to picking sides, it often seems like whenever put in that position, it always turns out in the end, like, those two people end up being cool again.
I
And
know
then you're
this
and then you're the one looking like the asshole.
ain't that some real shit. Hey, look,
So when people ask me why the fuck I just step the fuck back and don't say shit, that's why. For what? Why am I going to get involved and get all consumed in that nonsense when you two are going to be hanging out next week and I'm gonna sit there looking like the fucking idiot. Fuck out of
Damn,
here,
you just got robbed for your time.
right? You got me
put
fucked up. Nope.
they told you put them up. Give me your
No,
time.
I ain't doing it. Like, come on, man. That's some bullshit.
A lot of people try to do that though because it makes them insecure when somebody that they try to put fake love in or fake stock in when they start acting weird, and then it causes them to malfunction. But the thing
Yeah.
is, if you build them with real bricks, like I always say, if you build your relationships with real bricks, then that funny shit, if you don't, if it causes you to act weird, the reality is gonna bring you back real quick. Like, nah, I know who she is. Like, or I know who he is, and I know how he get down. Like, nah, But if you don't
Yeah.
know
If you don't have
somebody,
that solid foundation, then it's gonna crumble quick.
exactly, strength in numbers.
You
So
know.
I'm talking
And
about
that's the
channel.
other thing. Like, a lot of people, they don't have they don't understand the concept of networking and marketing, and
Do you
even,
know? Do you? Oh well, you're right. You're right. You're right. Because a lot of these people in this drama genre, I'm gonna call it drama genre,
mhm,
they ain't making a red hot Indian cent
right,
from all the time that they invested on this shit. If you if time is the most important thing in the world, because you cannot get that back. When you lose your money, you can get it back. You lose
right.
time, you can't get that shit back. So that shit is the most valuablest thing.
Once it's gone, it's gone.
Once it's gone, it's gone. And if you smoking your hours off on social media, and I'm talking to myself too, you are robbing yourself. That's suicide. You point a gun at yourself with all this time you giving the bullshit on social media. And so what I was gonna say is when you get caught up in a soap opera, Erica Kane, when you get caught up in it, you don't even realize it. You just probably been watching a few episodes, and I know this from a fact because it happened to me. You watching a few episodes of soap operas, next thing you know, you understand what's going on. You know his name, her name. Next thing you know,
Yeah.
next thing you know, you pretty much part of the storyline. The reason why you part of the storyline is because you understand what's going on. Like you understand you in the loop now. So that's what it's like getting caught up in a soap opera.
It really is. It really is. And I've looked at it like that as well. And then,
Yeah.
like when you had just mentioned that, suicide thing, it brought me to think of quoting the homie Ace Boom Coon when he said, "Suicide is a hell of a drug."
Suicide watch. They're trying to save
Mhm.
me from me.
Like, a lot of people don't realize what they're doing really is killing themselves. Like, if you actually just, I mean, you can take that statement and put it, use it however you want to use it. I don't mean it like literally. Like when I say, suicide's hell of a drug, like you kind of killing yourself when you don't do a lot of things, like by being greedy and not wanting to help the next man out. You're killing yourself. Like by being greedy and not sharing the wealth and all that and networking and marketing and getting out there and all that. Like in the end, you're only hurting yourself, really,
Damn.
because you really could be reaching so many other people out there, that your story or, your words can actually reach them and they can, take something from that and better themselves.
And so when drama gets interjected into it, I believe it's like a smoke screen and it clouds like the diamonds in the process in the learning process that others would have been allowed to grow from in normal circumstances.
Yeah. the vision gets blurry from what's really going on.
Yeah, I kind of think YouTube be like that, especially when you realize that YouTube is a small part of the Milky Way. And there's so many other platforms and ways to do the same exact thing that you're doing on YouTube, and then you get hung up on that. Man,
Hmm.
what's the mess TV? Who do we have here?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I was
How you
trying to
doing?
change my avatar. Can y'all hear me? Because I got 5011 fans going on up in here. It's like West Africa up in here.
I do hear you. I don't see you though. You have no avatar.
Yeah, my phone is on low disk space. I got a real cute picture I can put up there, but just gonna have to look at that for right now. But yeah, but I feel what you guys are saying, like 100%. Like, think about it. If I look at my YouTube studios and see the videos and the content that has the most views, it's the ones that like I hate to say it, but it's almost like clickbait because I say I'm gonna go get a yoni steam or I'm gonna go get a Brazilian wax, but I'm really not showing my full head or anything. I blur all of that out. But if that's what you think you coming to get, those are the ones that have like 5,000 views or whatnot. So
Yeah.
nobody wants to. I won't say nobody. People like drama. People like sex,
Hmm.
drugs, rock and roll. There's so many YouTube channels that you literally can just get caught up surfing YouTube and look at the clock and be like, dang,
Yep.
I got stuff to do.
But that also reminds me also that there are people that do come on YouTube just for the drama. You know,
Exactly. So you
that's
gotta
what they're
you
looking
gotta give
for.
it to them. Give it. You gotta give it to them sometime, right? Because
Right.
people like a good show, you know, and people like for myself, I like the underdog.
Right.
Typically, if I go to a channel and they have thousands and thousands of subs, they don't really need my support like that. I want to support the people that they haven't reached it. You know what I'm saying? They haven't reached their goal yet.
Yep.
And
I
shout
tend to
them
do the
out,
same thing.
share them out, watch their content. They got 3 people watching. They watch my stuff, so why I'm not gonna watch their stuff. At the
Yeah,
same
they need
time,
that to be shared out more. They need the help more
yeah,
than the bigger.
you got a laptop, a cell phone, and a TV in every room. You could
Hmm.
be running somebody's playlist if you really about that life. If you really about the support that you say you with and about, that's what support looks like.
Yep.
Catch somebody's content on the watch back. Give somebody a thumbs up.
I went to all three of the channels and hit the like button. Hey, Big Bad.
Oh, let me put my glasses. A big bad make them big mad.
Big batteries in the house.
What's going on, bro? That's Uncle. My kids call you Uncle. I'm not gonna say a government name, but I'm gonna say
Darr. Gina, you were looking beautiful on that screen this evening.
You watched it?
Hmm.
Wow. It was
Yes,
funny. We were laughing. Our TV kept buffering.
I
But we
got to
were
see my
laughing.
girl on there too.
Oh, Cedarita.
Sade.
Yeah, she's a big teenager now, big time
I know. I was
audition
like, oh my
teenager.
goodness,
So
she's so
all of the
big
stuff
when I
is
saw
goofy to her right now. But when she saw, she's on Instagram, so she saw Curtis with his blue check mark, and she was like all super juice. I'm like,
I
oh
noticed
no,
that today
you
too.
don't
I
want
noticed the
you
check
don't
mark
want to
today.
be on you
Uh,
don't want to be on our content anymore. You don't want me taking photos and video. Now she want to be like, you
oh,
know.
she. That blue check mark put some respect on your name.
I
Yeah.
noticed that today, Dirt. When did you get that?
Oh man, it was I think yesterday for yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was literally it was today that I noticed it because I mentioned it to CDC earlier, and he was like, "Oh shit, check out Dirt."
That's that fish shell right there.
That's the official check mark.
Uh, Straight up. Oh, babe. So this is the evening after the 60 days in. So as you know, I'm allowed to talk about stuff from the show, and this is what's gonna make people watch the watch back. So I'm gonna allow you to ask some questions that you have about the show. And if you haven't watched it, go ahead and go that way because I'm gonna spoil it for you.
Yeah, we don't want to ruin it. Well, I definitely got to hear the full statement behind that Welcome to Death Row tonight.
Yeah, that was actually kind of tight, huh? That's
Yeah, what?
they timed it with the door closing. Bam! Welcome to Death Row. Ah.
I was waiting for that, and my son said, "I think that was scripted, Mom."
Not at all.
I said, "I don't know." I said, "I can't ask him till later, later." But that was good, though. That was good. I like that.
My bad. I tried to switch over and look at the comments and then couldn't figure out how to get back.
Can't
That's
do it.
that.
Sorry,
That's that
can't do it.
stupid iPhone stuff.
Yeah, I'm illiterate.
What's
Are you
up, Big
talking
Bad? How's
bad?
family doing?
Oh, okay.
Well,
I
well
was talking
then,
to Big Bad.
I know. I think he's having malfunctions.
Oh,
big, big
yeah,
bad,
the the
big
wrong
bad,
button.
big left.
The big battery is disconnected or something.
I wanted to see the comments because skills and I don't want to click back over to the comments, but if I click, nah, I better not even touch my phone. Skills and Greg and was dropping some real man was dropping some golden nuggets and gems all up and through here. You don't even need like 50, 11 people on your live. You have a core few and
Mm,
people gonna walk away and remember it and catch it on the watch back, you know. And
right.
TV, you need to drop your channel link. I still can't find it. You got too
Really?
many damn emojis in your damn name.
Oh, okay. Uh, let's see. I don't know how to do it. I don't
Go
know how
to
to do
your
it from here.
channel and click share, copy the link, come back to the comments and paste it.
Control C.
Yeah.
If she on
Dick.
her laptop, it's Control C.
Well, I'm on my phone, so I'm not. I'm not trying to get kicked
So
out of
then you
here.
click on your picture
Hold on. Hold on.
and then the
Oh, hey,
three
West
dots.
Adams. I just noticed there's people in my chat. My bad. I've been totally neglecting my chat. I'm so rude. I'm sorry.
You got moderators.
Yeah, there was a moderator that was speaking. Anyway, hold on.
Oh,
Let
right
me.
on, Big Bad. I feel you
I'll be
100.
right back. Let me
Stay
grab
in
my
the.
link.
Okay. I was asking about your day and how's your family and are you still building houses like you used to do on the bakery? We need to bring the bakery back. 60 days don't stop the bakery, right? Or am I speaking out of turn?
No, 60 days don't stop the bakery. It did though. It did because they put a muzzle on me. But the bakery is like the bakery. I think we do the bakery more service by leaving it the way it was.
I just need the bakery to come back because you baking me out in the mornings with your uh your rhetoric and your blunt, and I'm sitting there listening to you holding my breath. And I was like, you need the bakery back.
So what you telling me that I'm causing you pain for the F?
I'm just saying, like, I have filled in for the bakery, and I got stuff to do.
And by the time I'm done, you loaded.
Pretty much, or can't breathe from holding my breath, thinking I'm not getting contact by breathing through my mouth.
I'm gonna walk to the curve.
Now you trying to make me feel bad.
Nah. Control V. Damn.
Did that work, or do I have to like go in the chat on the Dirty Weather channel?
Well, I posted all three links. The real Clydell. Hey, so what do you think? I ain't gonna lie. I was watching myself in awe. Like, oh wow, look at my belly. Like that motherfucker, hella big.
I didn't want to say nothing.
Nah, man. I mean, and
Jared,
nobody want.
you told them, you said these handcuffs are gonna be tight. I got awkward shoulders.
I got my shoulders is blessed. You didn't know?
He said I got awkward shoulders. That's the words that came out your mouth. I got awkward shoulders.
Yeah, my shoulders is blessed. I got abnormally large shoulders, so to put both of my arms behind my back, like that's a task. And then, and then to not be able to move, like nah. See what you didn't see is they had to give me two cuffs.
I was gonna ask if they gave you extendos because I thought when you turned around I saw extendo, but I couldn't. It wouldn't let me run it back. But I thought they gave you the extendos with the two cuffs.
Hell, extend nothing. They had no choice. I'm telling you, they knew when they tried to slap me in them motherfuckers that I was immediately uncomfortable.
You have to have
Immediately.
been. Because
You
I
didn't
was
see
thinking about the last time I was in cuffs, and I was like, well, damn, like, if I had awkward shoulders, that would definitely be tough, too.
you didn't see my face.
Yeah, I did.
I got back up in that motherfucker, tried to like snuggle in that motherfucker. Was like, oh, this shit hurt. Like I'm sitting on my ball joints. Like it's
Oh,
ugly.
no.
I'm sitting on my wrist. It's ugly. I ain't even a real inmate. Like this shit hurt.
He's not even a real inmate. But once you got in there, did you feel like one?
Yes.
And
I felt like one immediately as soon as the door closed.
and what did you say? Like the about the strip search? Like it wasn't that great. Like they didn't do a good job, or they did.
Shit. I've been in situations where they told me to make it wink.
Yeah, that's what you had said. That's what you had said. Yep.
Make it wink.
But they didn't do all that. Didn't they
Nah.
have you go through? Did they have you go through that X-ray machine thing?
Yeah, hell yeah. No, that right
Yeah.
there, that's the problem solver though. That
Yeah, that
X-ray
thing
machine,
picks up everything.
that's the problem solver right there. So they really don't gotta go through the extra, you feel me?
That's what I was saying when I seen that. Because that was the first time I'd actually seen one of them machines and like actually what they could see, and I was
Hell
like, holy shit! I'm like that right there. They don't even need a strip search you for that.
shit. When I pulled up to Tracy, they had that motherfucker. That was the first place I really seen one of them, you feel me?
Yeah.
To get on that motherfucker and slide through. Oh shit now. Hat to the back.
Uh
Let's welcome Hat to the back. My name is Hey look man.
Connected.
He's having Come on man, get closer to the modem. You can do it.
Is that big batteries again?
You can do it. Damn. Hey, CB, because I was about to be like,
They drank
get it.
too much. What's happening? Sorry, Dirt.
Hey, Drake, too much. You out of pocket. How you gonna come on my show?
He's on my channel. Ha ha.
Oh yeah, I forgot. My bad.
Drank too much. Come up and talk to us.
Hey, I was aggressively pushing up for my subs. Private chat. Who is that? Oh no, it's
Oh,
Daniel.
Moonbeam said he heard they closed Tracy down.
Yeah, no, they closed Tracy down. They did that. I mean, shit. I choose to remember Tracy as I remembered it. But ultimately, that motherfucker is no longer.
That's
Okay,
sad.
okay, hold on. I gotta go to the car. Oh. Let's see. If you ain't there, mother lover, cause
It's
I gotta
okay.
go to.
They're both
I gotta.
buffering both of
I
them.
got, Cause I gotta go to the car and go get these. You feel me? So I can blow one more time. Hey, look, man. Hey,
That's weird.
Savage. Wait a minute, Savage. No, real shit is hat to the back. Savage is the motherfucker that talk like a Viking. I remember him. All right, hold on. I gotta go get this. Can you hold it down, CB?
Yeah, I got you.
All right, I'll be back.
Oh, okay, Jay. Too much. Yeah, you hang out with that baby. Appreciate you though. Yeah, that's weird. It looks like there's two people underneath me, but nobody's there. Big batteries. Oh, okay. Having networking issues. Oh, yeah. Hot days. I remember where I was living in California years ago, it was very hot, dry air, which was like opposite. And I came from hot, humid air. And yeah, I'll tell you what, that shit put me in the hospital. Switching that up, my lungs were like, "What are you doing?" I was breathing in that LA smog. I don't. Oh, I'm. Hey, have all the fans on that you need. I'll tell you what, heat and MS are like enemies. Back in the day, when before they like had like MRIs and all that to give tests for multiple sclerosis, what they would do was they would put you in a bathtub full of hot water and see how your nerves reacted off of that. And let's just put it this way: like, I take a shower, I have to put it hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. I have to keep switching it so I don't pass out. Because when the brain's sending messages like to nerves that are damaged and gets to that point, and yeah, it's just like spaz up. So that's why I'm extra all over the place in the summertime, and it's my busiest time of the year. So hey, that happens. Hey, Steve, how's it going over there in Australia, mate? Skylar, what's happening? Heat and PMS, yeah, them too. PMS and MS, both of them. Thank you, Drina. I appreciate that. You know, I just, I mean, I don't really know how it is to live any other way, so to me, it's nothing. I appreciate you, though. When you don't know any different, it's what it is. Okay? But you feel me? Out the car?
Uh, Actually, I thought I had to, you feel me, in the car, and that motherfucker ain't there. I blew all these films.
Uh-oh.
And the crazy part is I left the light on, so at some point I gotta go to the car and turn that motherfucker off. But I got these other, you feel me, so I'm gonna
Oh,
rock
there you
with this.
go.
They call camo.
Oh,
Camo.
okay.
Camo. Natural leaf. I'm so diehard like blunt leaf that this shit feels awkward.
I got something like them, you feel me, the other day, actually. Yeah,
They
they're like
actually
the
they
natural
actually
leaf. It's in a flat package just like that, but it's a different brand.
I ain't gonna lie. As soon as I just bust this pack and felt it, it just felt hella fresh. Maybe I sold
You
myself on that. Maybe I sold myself
you're in the
on that.
matrix. There,
What do you mean? You talking about the
you.
sound? My microphone?
Yeah, you're okay now though.
No, I got the fan pointed toward like the computer. So if that motherfucker is chopping, screwing shit, let me know.
No, you're good now. It was just
Steve,
happening for a minute, like when you first
Steve
came back.
Ross. That's one of your guys.
Yep, Steve's from Australia. We
Oh,
got
that's one of your.
Australia popping in.
Oh, that's one of your mans in there.
Yep, Steve's the mate from Australia.
Man, he don't know Andy 366.
I don't know.
Remember Andy
We'll see.
366? He was the original Australian. As far as Dirty Nation go, he was the first one when we realized, damn,
Yeah, that's right.
we kind of reaching in things. We out there in Australia. We had Billy in like the UK and him in Australia. And we was making the pieces fit where they supposed to fit.
We got Dixa in Dublin, Ireland.
Dixer, I forgot about him.
Yep, Dixa always comes through and shows some love over on my stuff.
Dixer, Dixer ain't Richard Darling?
Yes, it is.
I thought so. Yeah, nah, he always come through. He said
Yep. Shout
Dixer.
out to
I had to,
Dixa in Dublin.
yeah,
But yeah, he's always showing support.
I remember him
I
and
see
Billy
him
got
all
into it. Remember that?
over.
Him and Billy
Shout out
got
to Billy though. He had us fooled for a while.
Billy there tonight.
Oh, I missed him.
Billy is always there. He's that voice that is always there.
All right, we're gonna take a trip to Maine real quick.
To Maine.
Yeah, it's the
That's what I want for my grandbaby. See that take master.
yeah.
Be all right.
Super lemon haze.
Oh, you really was talking about like some take a trip to Beijing shit.
No, Maine. Cannabis Express and 207 Cannabis Express in Maine. Shout out to them for this.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Method.
Maine is that close to you?
Also, my son's dad lives. It's a couple of states away. Go through New Hampshire up to Maine.
You googling Maine like
New Hampshire is only like an hour away from here.
yeah, but you googling Maine like they right up the street and gonna deliver your shit from Maine.
Oh, it's only like 2.5 hours.
Is it legal? Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Yep, it is. And here in Massachusetts, we got legal and medical, recreational, medical and recreational. So,
You heard about the weed
like
scam?
this one, actually, this one, Legal Greens here in Brockton, Mass. This is actually, she's a black woman who is like one of the first, I believe she's the first female, first black female dispensary owner in Massachusetts, from what I understand. Shout out to that woman as well.
Indeed. Babe, here's the link. All right, so give me your review of the show. Without me. Act like I'm not here. Give me your review.
Okay. I was thinking, those dudes really like once they got out into the what's it called?
General
G-pop?
Pop. Yep.
Once they got out there, that was a whole different world out there. Like the inmates really do run that prison. that was my thoughts. Really, mostly, I was like, "Holy shit!" Like these guards have like no say over nothing. Like those inmates run that shit in there.
I
Like no,
would
like
say
they went right over fighting over in the bathroom area. You know, nobody was doing nothing about nothing. Like
that fight was hella weak. Tell the truth.
yeah, and they broke it up pretty quick.
That fight was hella weak.
But notice no guards came. The other inmates broke it up.
Hell yeah, you actually right. Like you could get beat to death for that thing. The thing about fighting is like you might really catch somebody with that clean one, and they fall out and hit their head. It's over. Dead
Right.
body.
And sort of hit their head on like the toilet or something.
Dead body.
What do they do if like a participant really gets into a fight or somebody really catch a participant off guard and start like really hurting them? Has that ever even happened in the history of the show?
um,
That that's a good question.
I think in the history of the show, like I think there's been participants that put their hands on other inmates, but I can't quite say that I've seen a participant get fired on. Not to say it hasn't
Yeah.
happened.
I can say that's one thing I was kind of like worried, not worried, but was like very concerning is even for myself when I did like my little time in the detention center is what's going to happen if I have to defend myself and then end up catching a charge and have to stay longer. That was
Right.
like very worrisome to me because I had a 6 week old daughter. Like I literally had she was 6 weeks old and I had to leave. And it was like, man, am I gonna ever even know her? Like, is she gonna know me? Like they tried to give me 16 years.
Yeah, like not knowing if you're gonna get out to see her again.
Yeah, but then that's all. Then on this note, like I can't imagine going in there, um, on some entertainment, knowing that I could possibly catch a charge and end up actually doing some real time, like some more,
Yeah,
with
I've
no
thought about
option
that
to be
too.
able to come home.
You're
I
right.
thought about that too for you, Dirt, as well, and like the participants, like
I can
okay,
say I can say that I was in an environment where sometimes I had a choice, a lot of times I didn't. So by the grace of God, like I was able to get away with certain things.
You got to post the comments because I can't see the comment section no more.
life without parole. Hey sis, how are you doing?
Babe, you got to post the comments on the screen because I can't see them no more.
See?
Shout out to Life Without Parole. If you guys aren't subscribed to her, definitely check her out.
Yeah, I'm at Life Without Parole over at Jim Agana's channel.
Oh,
Real
okay.
solid, real solid, real solid. So subscribe to Life Without Parole.
Yep.
The link is
That's
there
my sis
too if
right
you want
there.
to hit that link.
Yeah, Life Without Parole. If you're not busy, come on up, sis.
Yeah, we're just chopping it up.
Can you see
Come,
the link? Is the link in my chat?
you
She's
gotta
over there.
scroll up.
Hold on. Life Without Parole. Let me see if I can drop the link if you're not busy. Let me see. Hmm.
I think if I
Okay.
hit chat. Oh, there it go. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. I might have to go over into my comments to drop it though, for them to be able to click on it. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Yeah, but that was real concerning for me as far as like you go in there on some entertainment stuff and then like because I'm watching with y'all, like I don't know what happened, I wasn't there. So as the episodes air, like we watched it together today,
Right.
And I'm just like, I don't know anything. So it's all a surprise to me. My heart is beating the whole time.
Yeah, because you didn't know it. Yeah, that's
No, I
crazy.
don't know what was there. And the only thing, like one of the things that, and this is a question that I have for you, is that, the decision for the name that you chose, or the name that was chosen, is very, it's very sensitive to me. Very, very sensitive to me. So I
So
always kind of was thinking, like, if something happens, or if something happens, or you do something that's, um I don't know, as far as I'm concerned, less than living up to that name, is that's gonna hit me real hard.
so you gotta say you can't like put half the stuff out there. You gotta
Well,
put the whole.
my
When you
dad,
chose to put it out
y'all
there,
was, the Dirty Nation was with there when my dad passed away. My dad passed
Mhm.
away in 2020. Y'all was right there, and that was my dad, Clydell.
Mhm.
And my brother passed away, and his name was Clydell. Clydell Jr. Clyde Jr. We called him Clyde Jr. So
Oh,
the
so you
the
did get to
reason to
choose that name?
yeah.
yeah,
Okay, because I was like, wow, that's crazy. They gave him that name.
that was all in honor of my dad.
That's awesome.
So I be on pins and needles, because
Mhm.
my dad's side of the family is huge, very, very big. And so, everybody watching, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it is. Everybody's watching under his name.
Right.
So,
You know?
mhm.
So, yeah.
I picked.
That's
I had to.
awesome, though. Salute to you, Dirt, for choosing that name. I didn't realize they let you guys choose. And let me see
Yeah,
what
you're
else.
right. Thank you too.
Um,
What?
oh, what, Dirty?
I said thank you. But the thing
Oh,
is,
you're
though,
welcome.
another thing is that I know that Drina didn't get a full chance to really like handle like Pop's stuff the way she wanted to, like in her heart.
Right.
So this was the way to make her father's name live on, because guess what? Like eternal life don't mean live forever, like physically. It
Right.
just means your
Right.
spirit and your essence is continuing, even though
Mhm.
your physical body not here. That's how you have eternal life. So by putting somebody's name in stone like that, that name will live on.
Yeah. And my dad gave you his blessing before he passed away. And it was during COVID. I couldn't have a funeral or nothing.
Yeah,
And I'm the
that was
only
so good.
child. Like, that was hard. I have his ashes on Father's Day. I sat with his ashes, and his picture, and his, some of his things, and just kind of chilled outside on the porch, and just chilled. Like, that's all I can do. There's nothing I can do to bring it back. But anyway, we could change subjects on that. But I have a question about the dude that was in the shower. Did he not know he was not supposed to just be standing butt asteroid naked in front of the everybody? Like, there was a wall right there. Why did he
Nah,
choose to
that
go that hand to
I'm
the
gonna
other
be
hand?
honest. I'm gonna be honest, man. They was on some insecure shit. That's what they was on. Cause out here in California, we didn't been lost our motherfucking sensitivity. We didn't been all that. They was acting like, oh my god,
Okay,
man.
but think
But
about it though. Think about it. If there's a shower and there are three shower heads, and you have the option to be in the
Uh,
shower head that's behind
right.
a wall versus the shower head that's exposed to general populations, the cameras and everybody, which one you gonna choose?
can I tell you a story?
Okay.
It was a yes. It was a never mind.
This story right here.
This is a story
This
right here.
this ain't even. This just go. This just it is what it is. And on level 4, the showers, you got two to the left up, down. I mean, upstairs, downstairs, two in the middle, and two to the right, upstairs, downstairs. So when we come from the yard, if you don't get a shower, like when you first come in, a worker shower, you gonna have to wait, and you might not get that shower. So you're coming in off the yard, you might be from the basketball court or whatever. So the move is to have your shower bag on your door, get in before everybody else, and grab an open shower before somebody else do. That's the goal. And there's been times we didn't came in off that yard, and it was like four homies in that shower, like four, five homies in the middle shower, trying to wash their ass. But I remember one time the homie Rhino, right? It's just some personal shit I'm sharing because it's funny as fuck. this thing around. I'm gonna ask this shit out so y'all can see this shit. Cause this shit is like some shit from a movie. This nigga Rhino was washing his, putting soaping up and shit, and the homie was
Your
behind.
audio is messing up, dirty.
Hold on. What about now?
I can't hear nothing you saying.
Nothing.
I can hear you.
Maybe there's a helicopter going over you right now or something. I can't hear anything.
Maybe it's the fan.
You
What about,
good?
what about
Is
now?
Drina trying to talk too?
Yeah. Go out and then come back in.
No, you good. I can hear you. Can you hear me,
What-
CB? I can hear. It's the heat.
So let me finish the story, man. Basically, all I'm saying is the dude Rhino was washing his, we piled in this shower like sardines. He was washing his chest and he happened to kind of like, you know how you look over your shoulder like you feel something or something just over your shoulder?
Uh-huh.
Instead, this motherfucker looked over his shoulder and looked down. He told
Oh.
Big, damn, Nikki, what is you? Did you mix with part dinosaur or something?
Ooh.
He said, nah, nigga, I just doing stuff I wasn't supposed to be doing when I was younger. I was mauling myself.
Oh my god. TMI. So for the question, for the guy that they showed tonight, why do you think he chose to go to the shower that's most exposed when the shower was empty? He could have went to the
because
one furthest behind the wall.
because his natural instincts wasn't there.
What's
He
natural
just
instinct? Your natural instinct is cover yourself.
no, a shower is a shower. A shower
Mm-mm.
is a shower. All them rules and stuff. That's the thing. Like for example, we knew not to walk out the cell with our shower without no shoes on. Don't step out your cell with no shower shoes. Like don't do that. So, or you gonna end up doing push-ups and something. So I had to make a mistake to learn. So that was a mistake that he had to make to learn the way that stuff go.
I guess so. I'm just
They
thinking it's
was
just basic human nature that you just like he stepped out, he had a towel cover over a small towel over his private parts, whatever.
yeah.
He knows he's on camera. He knows he's being filmed. He knows there's another shower head, that there is a wall right there.
But they was acting like he had the cooties or something. Like he got,
Without them, why
it
would he
was
even walk to? I don't know. Maybe I'm making a bigger issue out of it than
yeah,
it is.
No, I'm with you, Drina.
Yeah, it's like your natural instinct is to go to like you're gonna go where, or unless he just wants to make sure people could see him for protection. Like I don't know.
I really think when I said his mind was probably all over the place, like he's just coming from general population to the main line, and your mind is in a million different places at the same time.
I can remember the first time I took a shower. at the Monroe, right, detention center. And I didn't know what to do or anything. It was my bunkie that kind of was telling me what to do. And so we were on lockdown 23 hours a day, and then we got 1 hour out, right? And it wasn't all at one time. It was 15-minute break, and then another later 15-minute break, and then another later 15-minute lunch, another 15-minute dinner. One person in the cell, one person out, and then you got 20 minutes like or something to take a shower. Whatever that 60 minutes that hour was, it was not like all at one time. So going to the shower, it was just weird. It was weird. We had a little curtain, but people could see you still. And I didn't wasn't comfortable with that. So, I'm glad I spent maybe a week or two in Gen Pop, and then I was, I got a job, so I was able to go to the other side where there was only 10 of us, and we had our own cells, our own showers, and all that. So that was cool.
Hmm. I'm gonna say that as real as I could put it, after so many times of lifting your nutsack, bending, grabbing your cheeks and spreading them motherfuckers, and bending over at the waist and coughing for them to see your sphincter.
You're
I,
some nonsense.
huh?
Yeah.
No, that was my kid. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I said after so many times of spreading your sphincter, you kind of get desensitized to that because that's something that you have to do, and you don't have a choice in the matter. You're gonna bend over and you're gonna grab your ass, spread your cheeks, go out and cough.
But was that so what I can't remember what was his backstory? Was he a formerly incarcerated individual?
He was a CO.
Oh well shit, he know better than that.
He didn't looked at enough cheeks, enough man cheeks, and penises to be desensitized. He don't care. A shower is a shower. A
Hey,
sh-
sis.
Hey,
Life
Hey, what's
without
going
parole in
on?
the
What's
house.
going on, lady?
just stopping by to say hello, just to show you some support.
How are
Why,
you doing today, my love?
why, thank you. I appreciate that very much, and I'm sure Drita does as well.
And I do too.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm always watching you on Jen's channel. I'll be in the chat way back in the lay back.
Oh yeah,
Shout out Jimmy McGann.
Bang, bang. What's
well,
new with you? Life without parole? What you got
nothing.
going on, girl?
I'm just quickly, just showing you some support. Just wanted to say hi. Yeah, I'm about to record a little bit right now for my TikTok. Just yeah, I saw you were on,
I
but
just
yeah.
realized all three of you guys are content creators. All three of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I guess you could kind of call me that now,
So that so,
Um,
so that so
Huh?
that means that if you guys pull up on each other and keep it surface value, you guys is doing each other a disservice. You guys are in a lane where it's dog eat dog, and you guys should take advantage of when you guys pull up on each other.
For
Because in real,
sure. Drop your
because
channel link. Life without.
real life, you pull up on somebody like you ain't just gonna pull up on them and then say bye. I ain't gonna pull up
No,
on them.
I don't use my friends' platforms to promote myself. Like if I go on my friends' lives, it's just to show them self support and not to promote myself.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
still drop your channel link anyways. Or if not, I can always get it from Jen. But
Hey,
This is what we were talking about, networking. How
yeah.
Oh,
a
absolutely.
lot a lot of people don't want to do that.
I was really just like I was processing and trying to make it make sense, but over here on my platform, I expect you to 100% promote yourself. Like what you got going on, your channel, who you are as a person. Because if you pull up and you just show support, that's cool. But then that means nobody get to know who you are. And
Oh,
this the first. I really want to know who you is, and I can't be the only one. So pull up and hey, introduce yourself for real, because you
I
got a
know.
lot going
I,
on.
but you have to understand, not everybody likes to like. I think that's great to allow people to do that on your platform. I think that's great because you are literally giving everybody an opportunity to get ahead, right? That wants to
Mhm.
do that. That's amazing. But like for me, like, oh yeah, you can definitely do that on my channel. I don't mind it either. But like, I do feel weird going on anybody's channel and like just promoting myself if they're like my friends. Like I just wouldn't do it. Like I feel weird doing it. I'm not used to it.
I
Well,
hear you. I feel the same way.
Yeah, that's
well,
I can dig it. I can dig it.
I'm always
you're not.
promoting other people and not myself.
You guys are no stranger here, and I didn't create this platform from a selfish nature. Like
I'm
I
just
didn't.
used to going on to so many different genres, prison genre, gardening genre, ASMR, cooking, yoga, meditation. That's
That's
why I
good.
have to create separate
Roller
playlists.
skating.
Variety is good. You need variety. You don't just wanna, like be stuck on one type of genre. It becomes
Right.
it becomes not the only does it become boring, it kind of becomes irrelevant after watching it so much.
Hell
Right,
yeah.
Right?
right. I mean, I do
Hands
what I
on.
do, like my morning devotional. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna do that anyways, and so I
Yeah, you
share
do that
that
every
most
morning.
times. I share it most mornings, and I think I may have put myself in a box, and it seems like my channel is a religious channel when it's really not a religious channel. That's why I
Oh,
created
that's
separate
just the
playlists.
algorithm it's putting you in.
Yeah, because so I have. That's why I put all the morning devotionals. I put them I try to put them in a playlist, and then I have my
Okay.
exercise stretch in a playlist with the yoga and meditation, and then in the my for the queens, golden nuggets for the queens, and then relationship stuff between me and Dirt, or just relationship goals and things like that. And I try to put things in different playlists, but we all have a story, right? And so we created our platforms because we want to tell our story. Well, I know that I created my platform because I wanted to tell my story. And
I
I
think
was
that's good.
encouraged and motivated by Curtis to do that because I was very selective of who I would share my story with about my incarceration and the events that led up to it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No, I
And I
think
got the courage
that's,
to do
that's
that.
great. I think that
Yeah.
I think for anybody that's like an introvert or people that have a hard time like expressing themselves, I think telling their story on social media, I think that's a better form of therapy than actually going to see a therapist or being on medication because
Yep,
you
you're absolutely correct. You're
Definitely.
absolutely correct. Because when I went to do my time that I had to do, they were wanting me to be on sertraline, Zoloft, or whatever.
yes,
And I told them, like, I don't want to be on anything because I want to be able to feel
yeah,
everything that I'm supposed to feel. Like, I
absolutely.
don't want to numb myself. I want to do my time, and
Mm-hmm.
I want to feel everything that I'm supposed to feel. I don't want to be numb through this process.
Absolutely.
And it
No,
was very therapeutic. Of course, I was able to see the psych and seek therapy and go to different types of groups and stay busy and got a job and
yeah,
all of that. But I
mhm.
wanted to feel what I needed to feel.
Absolutely. No, I think that was a very tough decision because a lot of people will rather not feel. So you choosing to go that route, it's actually a very brave thing to do because, like I said, most people would be like, absolutely not. Just
So
numb.
Yeah.
YouTube is a form of therapy. That getting back to what you were talking about, and that's true because in my most like vulnerableest times, I was going through stuff. I was going through a bad relationship, like,
Mm-hmm.
and I needed an outlet. And
Mm-hmm.
the only way I could feel good was jumping out of this vehicle, putting the phone on the back window, and talking my stuff. Like that's when I felt like myself. And then as
Oh,
soon as the camera went off, it was right back to the bullshit.
oh
So
wow.
Yeah. So when we talk about YouTube being an outlet used properly, yes, YouTube saved my sanity.
Oh no, yeah, absolutely. No, I completely like I said, to me, like I find that especially for someone like me, I'm an introvert. I don't like being around people. I get it's just not my thing.
Mhm.
But like just from like Trina said, like everybody has a story, and there's somebody out there that would like someone that they could like relate to. So like for me, like I'm an introvert, and obviously my situation is something that's not very like people don't like my story. People frown upon like my content and what I put out there. But I find that, like, especially after doing it after so many years, like it has been a really big form of therapy for me as well, for so many different reasons. And it's an outlet that I feel like it is a very uh and I know that it's kind of hard because there's always drama that comes with it, but I feel like it's drama that you can deal with. It's drama that that you learn from, and that you become more aware of who you are as well and the people around you. So to me, like being able
Facts.
to come on social media and being able to express myself and my creativity has been a huge form of therapy. Absolutely.
Facts.
Can I ask you this? For as many people as you say frown upon what you're doing,
Hmm.
isn't there a multitude of more people that are smiling at what you're doing?
Oh, absolutely, and that's why I do it, because I have more support than hate. But it doesn't stop the hate from hurting your feelings sometimes, because they can be
Yeah, the people that are brutal, you'd be surprised that people are really brutal and attack her. It's crazy.
like I've gotten death threats, like literally description of what they're gonna do to my children. Like,
What?
yeah,
Yeah, crazy stuff, crazy.
yeah, like literally, like, and but I knew, like, going on, and putting the content that I do put out there was going to cause. I'm shocked that I don't have more hate than I do, because I was expecting more than I actually get. So I'm just being a baby and complaining. I really should have it good.
You
Well,
know,
not to mention the prison stole your content.
Yes. Oh.
that's why I started a group a long time ago, some years ago, on Facebook called You Matter. Because to me, everybody matters. And you are, the content that you put out is based on your beliefs and your principles and what you're loyal to and what you stand on and who you support and who you love and
Yeah.
why.
Yes.
If people don't like it, they don't have to watch it.
No, they don't. But they do anyways. They don't
Because
stop
it's like
watching.
Octomom. Remember Octomom?
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like we're watching something that we feel like we shouldn't be watching, but we can't take our eyes off it.
Yeah.
like a damn train wreck.
Right? Jeez. I hope she's doing well.
Right, I know, right? And
Crazy.
that's how I feel sometimes about like other channels, like the Party Line.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's like so much drama, and I think most of it is probably scripted, but it's still entertaining. But it's like you're
The
watching
funny thing
something
is,
that
a
you
lot of
shouldn't
it's
be
not.
watching.
On it, okay, I understand. Like I know, like, people want to make it. This is something. Okay, this is where I draw the line. I will not make up a story or drama to get views. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that either.
like no, like I draw the line at that. Like if it comes to the point where I have to literally sit down and be like, okay, you're gonna have to create some sort of chaos so that you can get views and so that you can stay relevant. If it ever comes to the point, then it's time for me to just retire. And
Right?
Right? Yeah.
yeah,
But
I'm not.
people like drama. I mean, drama sells.
It
Reality
really, yep.
TV sells. Even a reality TV. Remember on Basketball Wives when was it Drea when she said nobody wants to hear your sad cancer story. Like
Yeah,
she really said that, and she really
yeah,
meant that.
yeah,
That's
And I thought
crazy.
that
That's
was
mean.
sad, but she
It
said
is.
that, and I'll never forget her saying that. And her career plummeted from there.
yeah, yeah. As it should have. As it should have.
Yeah.
Like, like, I'm sorry, like, if that's the type of person you're going to use your platform to spew out that type of negativity, you don't deserve to have a platform. You don't. Like, we have enough chaos in the world right now. We don't need any more of what you have going on to contribute to already the chaos that's happening all around us.
Yeah, I'm all set with the toxic negativity. I just can't do it.
I think the problem is when you look up and you find that you got enveloped in it, like putting on a jacket you don't want to buy.
Yeah.
Then you be like, damn, man, damn. And then all of
Well,
a sudden you
everybody
got
like a good comedy show, right? Everybody likes a good comedy show. We like to laugh. Laughter is good for the soul.
Mm-hmm.
But then some, like if it gets to the point where, okay, well, I mean, we're adults. We know when enough is enough,
Yeah.
and then we have to take accountability for our own selves. And I'm speaking to myself as well.
Mm-hmm.
When to say, okay, I'm done. Let me get off of here.
Absolutely.
Some people really don't know when to put it down, though.
No, they
It's
don't.
like, I look at it like, social media is really like an addiction.
Yeah. Like, I feel like, especially just personally, because I know that my content is very dark. Like, and so like on my TikTok, like I'm able to be free to post, funny things, and not show people that I'm so serious or that I'm always serious.
Mm.
So like, yeah, like I think having a good balance is a must. You have to have a good balance, because if you're just stuck on one thing always, like, like I feel like that's how people get lost. There's not.
Yeah, I think it is good too. But yeah, but then there's the people, they say that you should stick to a certain thing. But like you said, you do that different. Like you said on TikTok, you do your more,
Yeah.
not so serious stuff.
Yeah.
But Dirty, do you feel that staying with like one type of subject like is the way to go with the channel?
Like,
because then you're gonna be robbing yourself of what could have been.
yeah, like for
Right.
example, like Dirty Weather, he's really good at comedy. He's hilarious with
Mhm.
comedy,
Mhm.
but he does prison.
Mhm.
Like you like having that variety. I think is super important because it opens you up also to more opportunities as well.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Why play in one sandbox when you can learn from them all because they all in the same park and that's the park world.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true. That's one channel I know for sure, other than Black Money Corp, where if like you just straight up connect with people and grow your channel, and they are from all different types of genre, is Daddy Bella.
Oh
If you
yes.
not subscribe to Daddy Bella, subscribe to Daddy Bella. And I don't subscribe to every person on there, but the whole point of him doing his lives is let's go, let's go, let's go. You know his voice. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hmm.
Support, support, support. You don't have this person get that person. I know YouTube don't like sub for subs, but if you can pick two solid people that you connect with in that chat and then and look at their content, if you like their content, then stay with them. If they like yours, they stay with you. But it's when you talk about support, that's how you support.
Yep. And shout out to AAP Variety Channel. They do something like that as well. Where there's a lot of support going on.
Everybody that got a YouTube channel, they have their core people. And like them core people is the body. They're the ones that really like fuel the machine and push it.
Hmm.
I know you got a body. Like shout your body out. Like shout out to people that's pushing your machine and keeping you. Oh, was somebody down there about to go live? And life without. I know you got a core following too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn on the bell for notifications so I can start connecting and following you more, because I think we may have more in common than um, what I even realized. And you too, CB.
Yeah, and you guys should link up on Instagram too. Bro. Life without parole is yours. Just is there any underscores in your name?
Yeah, life underscore without underscore parole.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then I'm Drina underscore Haven underscore 916
Okay, hang on a
on
second.
IG.
Let me look you up right now. Give me 1 second. Let me pull
Yep.
up my.
Drina, are you on TikTok?
I am on there, but I don't post on there.
Yeah, I don't really post much on there
I
either.
need to
I know
start.
she does a lot, and I know Dirty posts on there.
Yeah, I'm mostly just mine is a face my personal Facebook page, my
Hmm.
business Facebook page, Alternative Life Solutions, and then my website, alternativelifesolutions.org. That's for the charity, and then
Right.
YouTube and Instagram. I don't have time for much more, but I'm
All of
trying to
that.
teach Sade. She's gonna be 15 years old this year, teaching her social media marketing so she can start posting for me on TikTok and the other platforms.
Right.
Sorry to interrupt. What's your Instagram,
It's
Drina?
Drenas, Drenas, no apostrophe in that. Just Drenas underscore Haven underscore 916.
All right. All right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then shoot me a DM and or request, and I'll follow you back, and then we can support one another in that way too. And then I put the links to my social media and my every one of my videos, every in the description has all of my social media links, plus how you can order merchandise, how you can support my nonprofit organization, how you can click the link to fill out
I
a form
tried.
if you want to do interviews or bookings.
To place an order for hoodies. I believe like maybe over a year ago now, and, and Dirty never got back to me.
What?
For
Yeah,
what?
for two hoodies. I wanted two hoodies.
Of the which ones?
The king and queen one.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
We
and
have to get that together. There's a
and
link to a form that probably wasn't in place at that time.
mhm.
It was it the black hoodie with
Yeah,
the white queen and king, or the black
yeah.
with the red?
With the white, the black and
The
the white.
white. Okay, okay. I know exactly. I know which one you're talking about. I'm gonna put those on order, and then I'm gonna bless you with that,
No,
because if
absolutely.
you put an order in for that, and you didn't get it. That's uncool.
I like supporting people from my community, and I feel
Yeah.
Oh,
that
so that goes to like a link. Probably went to a link that would go to another company type of thing.
No, it goes to like an app I could use called Airtable. It's just a form. Like I don't know where you ordered it from. Did you click a link and ordered it?
no, I messaged
Oh.
him, and he was
Okay. 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 Gotcha.
supposed to, yeah, he was supposed to like get back with like sizes and stuff like that because you guys were.
Oh. Okay. 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 All right. Yep. Got you. Got
Mm.
you. You look like you're about a good small.
And she likes the baggy ones though.
Yeah, I
Oh.
don't.
Okay.
I don't. My hoodies need to be big.
Well,
She like
honey,
me
yeah. My battery is
when it
about
comes
to
to that.
die.
What's it
Hey,
called?
whose subscriber is this?
Who?
That's one of my trolls. They're crazy. They're
Okay.
fun.
I gotta get up here and get my phone charged. I gotta put my phone on charger. It was nice chatting with you all. Life without parole. Thank you so much for joining. CB, I love you.
It
Babe,
was
I
I'll
love
see you
you
in a
always,
bit. I'll
sis.
get back in
you.
the chat after I plug
Be
my phone
safe.
up.
Have a good night.
Okay.
Good night.
Well, I have to do a little bit of recording, so I'm gonna leave you guys. Uh, Dirty, congratulations on your debut on 60 Days In. I know it's not your first rodeo. I know that
Have you watched any of it yet?
I haven't watched any of it yet. I haven't. Like coming, like starting next week, I'll have the time to catch up on my on everybody else's content. I haven't really had the time to do that right now.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, you guys be safe, take care, and have a good night.
Much
Yeah.
love, sis. I will talk to you soon.
Okay, sounds good. Bye.
Keep coming back because it works if you work it. So work it because you're worth it.
Hell yeah. Did you see that map that I flipped the camera on for a second? Hold on. Hey, do you have that map up?
I can get it.
Grab it. My son he came in a little while ago, but you guys are talking, but I did turn the camera on to show you this. The screen, this website he's looking at has a map of the world, right?
Yeah.
And every time a baby's born, it lights up the country. It looks like India was winning last time.
Yeah.
It's like,
And you have free one lead on China, and they're F.
oh yeah,
I'm gonna be
okay.
honest. I don't even be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think my comprehension stretched that far.
I know.
You
Every
have a
time you see that yellow light blink, a baby's born.
you have
And
a device that lets you know every baby born in the world. Like I can't even begin to
yeah,
wrap
like
now.
how does this happen? Whoa. See, every time it blinks up yellow, that's a baby.
No, that's funny place.
But yeah, so this is some interesting stuff that he was looking at. Yeah, this is what my kid does on his spare time.
Hey,
Oh yeah, it shows you the total. Like India has had 754, but how much amount of time? Since when?
I can. If I
Oh, since you came here. Okay, so within the past 2 seconds, 2 babies were born in India. How do they know this?
I don't know.
see, that's that shit. I don't know how to even begin to explain that.
We're eating already.
No, I
Hey,
don't get it.
shout out. Duffel bag full of
There's a
dicks.
lot of baby mamas in India.
Oh, they acting up down there?
Duffel bag full of dicks. I'm gonna say that I looked at you. I was looking at your comment. Your name differently, but now I know what you mean. So yeah, my bad, bro. My bad.
Hey, West Sider.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, hey,
Oh,
that's
what?
Jim
Hey,
Jones,
how
whatever
are
your
you?
name. Donkey Kong, what's your name tonight? Oh, this is
My
another
name.
one in Australia, Dirty.
Is that right?
Hey, Dirty.
It's Luigi
It's
today.
Luigi. Yeah, my name's Luigi.
Oh, your name's Luigi tonight? Okay.
Yeah, what you guys up to?
Luigi.
Garrett, this one's an interesting character.
Nah, the interesting characters in the background.
Yeah, my mate's here. He says hello.
Oh, how you doing, mate?
Good mate, yourself?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Man, I wish I was over there in America with you. So I'd love to be there right now. Which part are you in?
I'm in Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh, nice. I'd love to go to
Turn the
Boston.
camera on.
Oh, are you a Celtics fan?
I sure am. Even
Yeah.
though they've disappointed me lately, but hey.
I haven't followed. I have to admit, I'm guilty at not following. Like, what has the playoffs just gone?
Yeah, do you come on YouTube a lot or at all?
I'm starting to.
We just watch stuff.
If like I'm allowed to add you guys, like that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll send you that shit.
Yeah, of course.
Right, do you mind me if I ask where the Celtics came on the ladder?
With two of the Celtics came up with what?
Where the Celtics came this season? Like, did they make the playoffs or?
Oh,
The East Championship.
yeah, we didn't make it to the end, but we were close.
Check out me bong.
They've got to get there again. Like, they've got to make Larry Bird proud.
Oh shit!
They need to make Larry Bird proud and bring home a championship.
Yeah, I like Larry Bird.
That's right.
Larry Bird was a legend, mate. He was a white boy that could smash backboards, mate.
That white boy could jump.
Yeah, white boy
White
could.
man can't jump.
A lot of people said that. There's a movie called White Man Can't Jump. Well, I don't think you were born yet.
Shit, CB was born.
Me? I was born
Oh no,
79.
I was
I
talking
know.
to the
I was
radio.
mad.
I was saying I don't think he was born yet when Larry Bird was around.
Yeah, I know about
I
Larry Bird.
remember
Though.
Larry Bird.
When I was a kid, we had T-shirts. You would get them at like Burger King would give out like Celtics glasses and Patriots
You know what
like
they
real
called it at
drinking
over
glasses.
here?
He used to come to y'all schools when y'all was a kid.
Yeah, yep, they did.
Oh, that would
To
have been
Kevin
killer.
McHale.
Oh,
You
so
remember Ed? You
have you
remember
met
Ed
the
Pinkney?
Birdman? Have you met
Yeah.
Larry?
Oh,
Have you actually met Larry Bird?
no.
Oh,
I
that's
did.
boss.
I didn't get
Imagine
to
My
meet
meeting
him,
him,
brother
but I
does.
bro.
seen
I
him
think.
from a distance.
Oh, that would have been
Oh, what?
killer. I would love to have met him. Just being in the same like stadium and watching him play, you know, that would have been an honor.
Went to the practice facility.
Oh, you
Oh,
lucky
nice.
fucking dude. Oh, dude, you lucky dude. Oh man, I'm so jealous. That would have been a killer. Oh, that would have been boss.
Hey, so your name is Luigi, and then
Oh, Luigi.
Mario.
what's your name tonight?
That's
So I'll
Mario.
say Unabomber.
Mario, I guess.
Mario and Luigi.
I just
Luigi
got
and
stuck.
Mario.
No, we're brothers.
Luigi.
He's me.
Somebody
He's
come
my
out
big
the
brother.
I'm his older brother, so yeah.
if somebody comes out the back, their name is gonna be Wadio. What the fuck?
Wait, what is that?
Oh, yeah.
What
What?
is that?
What?
What the hell is that?
You're a diabetic, and we're gonna leave it at that.
Mm.
Are you kidding me right now?
You better not be tying off.
Bro,
Yeah, let
kick
me.
him off the screen. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it's all right.
No, he's a
No, it's
diabetic.
not okay.
He's a diabetic.
I'm
He's a
sorry.
Bro,
diabetic.
I can't watch this.
He's a
I won't put
diabetic.
it on
That's
screen.
he's just
Sorry.
taking insulin.
Mm-hmm. I'm making pretend I'm not seeing none of this.
I don't think Sister Girl's stupid.
I've never seen this in the history of
Me
Wiggity,
either. This is the first for me YouTube experience.
and it came out of nowhere. This is what happens, though. I mean,
I'm
What?
surprised YouTube hasn't cut the
hey,
feed,
but
to be
look,
honest.
but like I said, man, I ain't gonna judge a motherfucker for being themselves. That was some
Dirty.
shit.
He's always himself. And the crazy thing is, he never usually turns his camera on.
Yeah, he's
No,
not
I
a
remember
camera.
last time you served him. Last time I remember.
Hey.
But you couldn't see. Look, you got some people that might come on here and show they willy or something. You can't do nothing about it. You know,
Yeah, it just happened. Like,
when a motherfucker tell you I'm about to
Oh,
get down on some
yeah.
gangster shit, and I am who I am. Shit, who the fuck am I to be like shit? Now you ain't. Now you
Oh,
ain't. Hey, yes, you are.
this
so
dude's
what
putting
was
his
that
life on.
Jim
Hey,
Beam
hey,
bottle you had?
but if there happens to be any kids watching,
Hey,
like,
Dirty.
No,
yeah,
I'm just glad that my kid's not here anymore. And what the fuck?
Veins ain't working today.
Hey, Dirty. I
so,
like
so
how you
how long you been a diabetic?
A long time about since I was 18ish.
You been a diabetic since you was 18?
Yeah, sure. I want to join the conversation.
Yeah,
How
me
old are you now?
No. No one's lying down.
There you go.
Hey.
Did you already check your blood sugar?
Hey.
Did you check his blood sugar?
Yeah, I guess he did all that stuff. Yeah. So what's happening? So what time is it over there, guys?
It's
Like,
1:40 a.m. here.
I thought so. It's always nighttime, like in daytime over here. Well, it's 1:30 in the afternoon over here. 1:40. Sorry.
Yeah. You're like 12 hours ahead of me. So you're
Okay.
already on Friday.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
where Dirty is, it's only like 10:30.
Who?
Yeah,
Whereabouts you, Dirty?
California.
Oh, Kelly. Nice, brother. Do you know? Can I ask what part? Like,
Yeah, Northern California.
Northern Cali. Okay. Is that like on the beaches and shit, or like
You said on the base?
hey,
No. It's kind of like the middle north.
middle north? Okay,
Hold on.
like still it's Cali.
Drina.
At least like when people ask where you're from, you get to say
Hey man,
California.
hey, I gotta be.
California. Hey,
Hey, Luigi,
no, they don't want to see that.
Luigi.
Hold on.
I have to. There's
Oh,
an
that was Maya.
Yeah,
There's
Daddy,
an
I got
elephant in the room.
good.
Oh my!
Dude, what the? That's some crazy insulin you got going on there.
No, he's diabetic, man. He's taking
Yeah,
his
insulin. That's
in,
insulin.
yes.
Insulin. Yep.
Life
Where's my
is
leg?
not that bad, is it?
This is
Is
for
it?
educational and
Life is
entertainment
beautiful.
purposes only. Thank you, YouTube.
Or is this just you and you on some gangster shit?
Come on, dig
'Cause
it.
this is like in the history of niggerdom. This is like,
Oh man, you're a
whoa.
champion, brother. Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's cool.
believe, nah, man, nah. I'm gonna believe that that's your you feel me thing to check your insulin levels and stuff. Like you got it
I,
old school. You can't just
yeah,
do it
brother.
with blood. You gotta inject your
Yeah,
insulin in
Daddy
your
knows about
belly
that.
fat.
Holy shit. I
Daddy
hope you
knows
both
about
got
that.
your own, your families to do
I
that,
like
your
your
family.
attitude, brother. I like your attitude that you just don't judge, Like, fucking, if someone wants to do something, so long as they don't fucking affect your life with it, go ahead and go, knock
Hey,
Oh, okay. And
hey,
then,
hey, see, that's the thing, right? There was a time in my life where that was my bitch too. That bitch right there, that was my bitch too. I just didn't put her in my arm, but I
Was
ingested
it the bitch that went uptown or the bitch that went
the
downtown?
bitch that went uptown all day, baby.
All right, yeah. See, we're on
Yeah.
that horse
But,
that rides
but guess what
downtown.
though? I was one of them people that was able to just the only way I was able to step away from that bitch is by admitting that I respect her. By
Yeah.
respecting what she's capable of. 'Cause other than that, if I try to
Open the
run from
bin.
her, she gonna jump on my back. But
Yeah, yeah.
if I be like, bitch, I know what you're capable of, so I respect you enough to stay away from you and everybody that does it around me, like to keep my distance out of respect for you. If I wasn't scared of her, that's when you go wrong.
Yeah.
You got to
Oh
be
man,
always on
honestly,
point.
listening to that, that's where I've just got to recently, bro. Like fucking totally knowing it, respecting it, like owning it, that owning the fact that like it does own me at the moment, and I'm doing everything I can to not let it be that way. Like to
Yeah.
respect her power, to like you said, to respect her, to know her, to respect her, and well, I'm giving it love, and now it's time that it gives me some love and lets me have some time like
Do you?
away from it.
How
You know?
often do you sleep?
Um. Fuck, man. You'd think I'd sleep a lot more than I do, because like I was saying, our horse rides downtown, not uptown.
Yeah.
So sleep comes pretty easy if you want it, but I I just enjoy like being like fighting that urge to sleep, and yeah, enjoying that nod.
That's when you like traveling you like crossing over. Like
Yep.
how many days does it take for you to cross over? Because it used to take me like 4 days of being up straight. Then I'm crossing over, and that's when everything turned into the Twilight Zone. So you telling me like you like the Twilight Zone?
No,
Yeah,
we're
bro.
using heroin, not speed, bro.
Yeah, what I'm saying is,
no, it's insulin.
yeah, like that insulin that goes downtown, if you know what I mean, like not the one that travels uptown. Like,
Okay,
otherwise,
gotcha.
did that to just bail. I think.
I think it made the full screen.
See, the sad thing about that one
No, here
though
it is.
that's one biatch that robs you of the option to say no. Like you're
Yeah,
gonna feel it.
because because in the end, it's literally just trying to like survive, like and be healthy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
And at the end of the day, like in case I haven't said it, like I ain't about to judge you about nothing. Just
right.
like try to just be smart about it and just change the name to insulin or something like that. So from here on out, because that was, I promise you, that was some gangster shit. Y'all didn't even realize that. Like that was some Channel 6 PBS like invasion of drugs on
Bruh,
the America.
that's YouTube first time ever for me.
That was like
Man, that, hey,
Yeah,
look, I
well,
was like,
as
whoa,
far
I
that's
got the exclusive CB.
as
hey,
far as I'm concerned.
I
Hey,
appreciate
Luigi.
I appreciate you for being you. That's for damn sure.
You
But
guys
now
like me
we
hat?
now we got a point of opportunity. Like
There's a
when you
nice
come
hat.
over here, we already know, and we're gonna be trying to unconsciously bring you back from the dark side.
Yeah, we know what it is. But hey, SN, Luigi.
Yo.
I swear, didn't I just talk to you like last week and you told me you were going to like a detox facility or no?
Yeah, fuck that.
No, if you want to know the honest truth,
Nah.
I'm the reason that he's not going. Like, I've just had broken ribs, right, and they didn't heal right, and I've been told by the hospital that I'm going to be getting called back in to have them re-broken or some shit, and like scaring the shit out of me, like because like they still hurt as it is now. I can't imagine, like, and I know how bad it was, like when they first broke them, like. I can't imagine how bad it's going to be when they actually do like re-break them properly. And yeah, that's going to take a week, and like they weren't keen to wait a week, so Luigi's done the solid for me because like I'm my mum's full time carer, like 24/7. Like I have to be there for her, otherwise she would be in a home. So like I have to be there, and the
But
only way.
what if that insulin takes you out though?
He won't be using insulin while I'm away. Like that's something
Yeah.
because he gets his insulin through me, and I'll cut his supply like from.
Oh, so okay, okay, got it.
Do you have Norcane?
Yep. Oh, I'll show you right here.
Yeah, let me see it. You should be able to grab that as quick as you grab that other
No,
shit.
we're
Okay.
not using
Okay, okay, okay.
That's how quick I'm able to grab it.
That's
Boom,
right. That's right.
boom,
We got it all.
Okay.
boom.
We got swabs. We got
No,
swabs.
hold on. Narcan. You want to talk Narcan? Narcan. More Narcan. Like
Okay.
fucking.
I foresee a world where everybody
That's it.
has it, even if they don't need it. They just have it because you
Well,
never know.
that's it. Like we don't need it, but I got it.
Yeah, my ex missus fucking some
I,
bloke.
I got enough here to resurrect someone from the dead, fucking 4 times. But you know, like you can't be too
I've
careful.
saved a few lives in my day.
You must have had to hit them with like three of them, huh?
No, well, this is potent shit. This one, all right, fuck. They say the one that is in the liquid form because we've got two sorts here. We got two sorts here. We got the liquid. Hold on, we're trying to.
Oh, the one that you spray up the nose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
That's
want
that little white one, right?
So are you
We're trying
guys
to get
like
it.
high school? You guys like high school buddies, or you guys meet
Nah,
at like
bro.
Walmart?
He's
Are you guys
I'm
like
like him.
bum chums or what?
You say you the uncle?
Nah. He's my little brother. In all honesty.
Yeah, that's your brother. Y'all brothers.
But when I say little, like there's a big age gap between us. Like there's like I think 20-year age gap between us.
Oh, okay.
What?
Wait, I
I
thought
don't
he
know.
was like my age. How old are
I
you?
don't know if you look that young or he look
I'm
that old.
41.
I'm 28.
So
Mario.
that's only like 10, 12 years old. Okay,
Hey
got it.
man, I just realized who you look like.
I'm
You look like
41.
Mel Gibson.
You look like Mel
He
Gibson.
do. He look like Mel Gibson, Passion of the
Which
Christ.
one?
Look at
Me
him.
or him?
Yeah, no, you, Mel Gibson.
Me.
You, Mario.
I always
Mario
thought you looked
Gibson.
like John Travolta.
John Travolta.
I guess that's a compliment, eh? Mel Gibson, is that good or is that bad or
Nah, that's a
No, Mel
compliment.
Gibson's cool.
wicked?
That's a compliment.
Mel Gibson's
Well,
not a bad looking guy
Nah,
at all.
but my thing is this though. Like you just shocked the world right now. I'm still trying to
Bro, I'm still processing
hey,
that shit
he
too.
just
Like, wait,
shocked the
what?
world. He just shocked the world. That wasn't me. That was him. And that was Luigi doing that.
So that was it
Yeah,
was
Luigi's good for doing shocking things, but he's never done that on
so
my
Yeah, I
panel
know.
before.
It's always it's full of surprises. I'll give him that.
Yep, he's always full of surprises every time
hey,
I
watch
talk
this
to him.
though. Watch this though. Watch this.
But guess what? He always comes by and shows support, Dirt. I'll give him that.
No,
He
watch
does.
this. I'm about to
He,
explain the
uh,
I'm about to explain the
he's got one of the
process
biggest hearts that I know.
of peeling back layers. When he first came, he wasn't giving up no info for the DEA. Like he wasn't giving up no game. He was, matter of fact, his deflection game was one of the best. And then the next and he started talking a little bit about himself. The third live he came, he was all transparent with it. He was out there.
He's
This
like,
live,
ready, boom, here you
all the
go.
way, he got all the way naked. This live, I still don't know what. I was like, shit.
Showed
This
his
is the
whole
real world.
ass.
Hey, this is the real world. This is fucking free speech. Shit.
Yep, and this is what's going on in America and Australia right now. Right now,
This
we're
is
in
boss.
California. Oh, and we have Steve in the chat, who's also in Australia.
Is that right?
What's the chat saying?
Yep.
I want to read the
Hey,
chat.
y'all ain't never heard.
So where are
You
you,
never heard of
Stevie?
a guy. You never heard of a guy named
He's in
Andy?
Boston.
Boston, that's right. That's right.
Oh yeah, Andy. There's a dude named Andy from Australia too. That he's from Dirty Nation. I haven't seen Andy in a while. Have you, Derek?
Not he be in the comments, like he be responding to like the videos and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
what site do I
Andy
got to
is
download to get it?
definitely
Get
there,
it
and
on
Andy
YouTube
definitely
Live.
watched the playbacks.
YouTube.
I got
Yeah,
YouTube.
shout
Yeah,
out
but
to
you just stream
Australia.
YouTube live like StreamYards.
You gotta
Yeah.
get that step
All right, man.
from
Well, I had to hit that 3 hour mark, man. Hey, look, man.
Well,
Keep
it's
coming
been
back.
interesting.
Keep coming back because it works if you work it. So work it because you're worth it. And we ain't never gonna judge you around these here parts, but we definitely gonna try to help you though. That's for damn sure because you just took the
Or do you
title
want to get on
of
your phone?
everything that I thought to be normal on YouTube. You just
Try.
you just
Hey,
blew it.
are you guys like on WhatsApp or Telegram or
Instagram.
Instagram? I think I got Instagram. I
Hey,
think I
you
just
can
got
link with CB and CB help.
I'll link it up.
Yeah, because you
Oh,
gotta.
hey, do you guys get to watch 60 Days in Australia?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Have you been watching the most recent one? The one that.
Nah.
Oh,
You know
well,
what I
you
want to
talk.
see on 60 Days In?
Yeah, you're
Someone
talking
going
to
in
one of the
pretending.
one of the contestants is right here on the panel with you.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mike,
real? You
don't you
on
know?
60 Days In?
Yeah,
Yeah,
mate, don't
mate.
you?
Did you do Did you do the whole 60 days?
I can't tell, mate. You know,
You gotta
that's just
watch it.
Shit.
Oh wow, is it still coming out?
yeah, mate.
Is
First
it on
Yeah,
episode,
it's
YouTube yet?
only
Oh,
tonight was what, the third episode, Dirty?
third episode.
Yes, you got to catch up. It's on A&E, but I don't know what you guys have. I'm sure you.
Have that channel.
so hold on, I'm trying to
So
find
you
something.
should be able to
Does
watch
it on
at least
YouTube?
the first two. The third one probably won't be able to watch it till tomorrow.
12 o'clock midnight.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know
And
how it
you're
works in
and
Australia.
that's actually your time. 12 o'clock midnight your time. So right
So that
now
would be.
you can probably watch it, or you already seen
Oh,
it.
no, we got different channels.
Yeah, I
Did
watched
you
it
say
already.
Telegram or did you say Instagram?
Instagram, she said.
Instagram. That's it.
No, those are apps,
Yeah,
not
Instagram.
channels.
Oh, no. He's talking about to hit CB up and you got to, so we can hit you guys up. Oh, mate,
On
on
my
Facebook.
Instagram, it's just CB, the number 4, and then
Wait up,
TWENTY.
I'm just trying to find it. I'm trying
Mine's
to find
is
Instagram.
mine's is DRENA, like Drina Haven. 916.
Can I give one of you my name, right? And like just like flick something back?
Yeah,
Hmm?
once you subscribe, then we're gonna see the subscriber, the request.
I'll tell you my
Right.
name. It's Baz, BAZZ, all lowercase, and with no space, KOPF, F for fun.
Yeah, I didn't get none of that. I'll have to run it back.
Hold on,
Hold on, let me see
Mine's,
that.
mine's as simple as they come. Dirty weather. All right, man. Well, I gotta get up.
Yeah, dirty with a go.
I see. B. Good looking on coming through for real. Shout out Drenus Haven
Yeah,
916
very
for coming
disgusting.
through. Shout out
Shout
our
out
new
Life with
friend.
Pearl.
Shout out
Okay,
Life of
can
Pro
I get one
too.
of your names to search?
Shout
Yeah,
out CBC
Dirty Weather
Survivor.
916.
How do I spell it?
Shout out Big
Dirty
Bad for trying to come up.
DIRTY Weather
Capital D.
916. Yeah, WEATHER Weather. So
No,
dirty
Wait,
like dirt.
capital D,
Yes.
capital D, and then all in a lowercase I
Yeah.
R T Y, and then uppercase W
Weather.
lower.
Wait, is it with an I or an E?
With an
oh,
ER.
It's Dirty
WEATHER.
Weather 916.
Yeah, that's that
Just
guy.
like it says there on the screen, mate. Can you see the screen? Or are you on a different screen on the phone?
I'm on a different phone.
He's on another phone.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it Curtis
Yeah,
Yeah.
Williams?
I'm smashed.
Is it
it's
Curtis Williams?
All
yeah. You
plat
guys. So what are you
all
guys gonna do
platforms.
today anyway?
Sorry.
What are you guys gonna do today?
Just I don't know, try and make some money.
Yo, Dirty, I'm trying to find you on Instagram.
Dirty
Wait, Derek,
Might
didn't you
right,
change?
post. I'll tell you to do this. Do this. Post the link to your Instagram in the chat, and I'll copy and paste it and send it to him on his phone.
Nowadays all you gotta put is Clydell.
you should see this cunt put a fucking.
I was gonna say, didn't you change the name to Clydell?
I did,
How do you
but it's
spell that?
Oh, but it'll still go to it with the Dirty Well name.
L
CLYDELL.
D E L L. Claudel. There's a guy called Clydell, and underneath it says Fallen, and then there's Clydell Adams.
Clydell from man. Nah, you put Dirty Weather. Like that's it, really.
Dirty Weather, man. So like dirty as in like D with a capital D, all lowercase IRTY, and then capital WEATHER, all in lower.
Ideas for dirt. Who might this be?
This is Mario.
Oh no, there's another guy in here.
Oh, okay.
What? Who
Oh
is
yeah,
that?
you guys are
Is
just
there a
like a
space
Monopoly
between
board.
weather and dirty? In your
Dirty
Wait,
Instagram?
who
Weather.
is that?
Mario and Luigi.
Oh, okay, got it.
No, but there's another guy in here, I think.
Is there a space between dirty and weather?
Oh no, it is another person. Ideas for dirt. Who the hell is that?
Yeah, who is that? Who got the ideas? Speaker forever hold your peace.
Fuck
Right.
them. I'll just speak.
He's gone.
Yeah, that was weird. They wanted to come ruin our stream, Derek.
Oh, he's
Up.
back.
Speak.
Oh, he's gone.
Nah, you know, sometimes when you beat up somebody back, you be like, come on, say something. Say something.
Oh, they're in the back chat. They just wanted to come type. I don't think they wanted to come up here. They're talking to you in the back chat.
Hey,
I'm
Dirty, I'm
here in the
trying to
back
find you,
chat.
brother.
They said, Dirt, you need to get back to the stories. I'm dropping $1 million ideas. Dirt, get back to the stories.
If there's a space between dirty and
That
weather.
would be a hell of that'd be
In
a
your
hell of an
Instagram, is
approach.
there a space between dirty and weather?
That's an underscore.
Underscore.
Oh, that's bet you why I couldn't find it.
Dirty Weather. That's my name.
The dirty weather. And we got the dirty water here.
Dirty weather.
Dirty water.
Dirty weather. Dirty weather.
Dirty water and dirty weather.
It's Dirty Weather 916, Dirty Weather 1.
Yeah, it's 916.
Yo.
There's a picture
What's
of a
happening,
girl
man?
with a dog.
Hey, yo, Dirk.
So you got a name called Ideas from Dirt. Ideas for Dirt.
Who is that?
Yo, so I'm gonna drop the
Yeah,
idea
my
on you.
mate
So what
wants
you
to
need to
know if
do
that's
is
your Instagram.
Let's hear the idea.
you need to start with the old school prison stories with some new ones, and then you need to start hitting them with the 60 days in behind the scenes stories right after it go off.
Ooh, that's a
Oh, I
good one.
can't wait. I can't wait, brother. Like that,
Hey, I got a
in what
background
I
business.
saw,
I'm gonna drop that one to
they're
you for
creepy.
free. I'm out of here though. But what you need to do though, go to the old school prison funny stories and
I know
build up
that
your
voice.
traction. Then start going back to them old school 60 days in and start giving it from your point of view. Give it from your point of view, and then tell some backstories people don't know, and your channel gonna blow up.
Nigga, why do I know this voice?
I know that voice. I'm trying to figure it out
I heard this
myself.
voice before. Give
What?
me a clue. Who is it? Give me something that only me
Is
and you know.
that young?
Nah, I ain't young. I think that sound like my boy D Evil.
Nah. This something just off in the love. Something that only me and you know is kind of got the best hot links.
Yeah, I definitely know that voice.
Mm.
Wait a minute, hold on. How the fuck you know I got hot links from counties today? This nigga got Shaolin. How the fuck you know I had hot links from counties today? Nah, but obviously that's a homeboy though. But that was shit.
Hey,
That was
Dirty.
Yeah, shout out to homeboy.
Hey, Dirty. My mate really wants your Instagram and he can't find it. Do you reckon you could just post the link in the chat and I'll send it to him?
it's all good.
Yeah, sweet. Oh, I'm smashed. I think I might throw up.
Don't throw up in my room.
Now I'm going to the toilet.
You gonna get sick?
It's just Mario now. He's gone for a spew. But yeah, I would really love to hook up with these guys on the Instagram, like, be boss. Like, if you could just send it, like, in like chat, so I could like see exactly how it's written.
It's all good. Make sure you go look at the old stories too. And like he just said, ideas for Dirt. He actually has some good ideas, and don't be surprised you see me doing. Let me get up. Let's do it. Jump me in. All right. Well, let me get up out of here, man. It's been a good one. Dirty. Go.